Chat, you belong to me and everybody. Oh gosh, I need to move Sparky.
Oh.
He's kind of too big. Hello, everybody. There we go.
Wait, what?
Here, I'm gonna adjust you right there.
Oh, bro, wait, we're on screen. Wait a minute.
You are now.
I did not mentally process that we were on screen. Hey. Oh, you also have the pink tubers up right now.
Oh, I do. Yes. Hold on. I'll get rid of them. Unfortunately, it's hard to kind of like do that. This is a loaded screen. Yes, it is. Hello, chat. Welcome to Virtual News Network. The show that is not really a singular person's show. It's just kind of like a collaborative effort between different VTubers that like to talk about drama and the news. This week, you know what's funny is I woke up this morning and I was like, there's nothing to do today. Maybe I will just do Satisfactory. We'll have a chill Satisfactory stream at midnight. I'll make a whole bunch of ammo for all of my gun-friendly VTubers in Satisfactory. And then as I'm leaving for work, Dan Clancy is like, by the way, we do not condone hate and harassment. And by the way, we're getting rid of politics in not really getting rid of politics, but we're changing the political thing forever. And I'm just like, all right, I guess
commentators can no longer make money.
We're basically getting rid of politics is what he said. And I was just like, all right, I guess I know what today's stream is going to be about. And then later down the line, MrBeast was like, by the way, I did not do anything wrong. I support the current thing, and you guys all need to be okay with me.
Mold and all.
Oh, goodness. But anyway, before we get into that, I've got two glorious hosts tonight. One of them is kind of being covered by the chat. So I will actually move over here. How are you both doing today? I'll let Junie go first.
I've seen better days.
You've seen better days.
I've seen better days.
Oh no. Oh dear, the ferret times are not doing too good. Has Thor neglected you in the ferret cage?
yeah, there's been better days to be me.
Yeah.
Imagine, hey guys, just lost a platform of content creation overnight.
It's very tragic. Very, very tragic. Here, I'm going to turn down the music. Hopefully that's not too loud for you, chat. Hopefully I had a good day. Dia de Muerta. Oh, I can't pronounce things today. My apologies.
Dia de los Muertos?
No, it's Cusenius? Cusenius? I have no idea what that is.
Dia de la Muerta Quesesas.
Thank you, ma'am. What is that?
It's the day before Dia de los Muertos.
Ah, okay. Fair enough. Chat, the answer is yes. I think I spent my day working today because it is back to work at a job that is I enjoy my new job. But the coworkers are kind of scaring me, and I'm telling them to please stop telling me to go look for another job. We're getting to that point where they're like, oh yeah, you might not like it here. I'm like, can you please stop saying that? But no, for the most part, I've had a decent day. It's been a long day. But it sounds like not everybody's had a good day. So I think we'll start here, chat. I'm going to bring up the Twitch stuff first. I feel like we can bring up the Twitch stuff. We're going to talk about it. We're going to get things going here. I'll get the screen up for both of you here so that you can see it. And I feel like it's worth just talking about it here. I love your reply is the first one at the bottom there. That's really cool. Very cool. Very cool.
Oh, there I am.
Yeah.
Hi, Mom, I'm on TV.
In two different places.
I know.
So,
am I just...
since this is kind of more of your wheelhouse, because you talk more about news and politics than I do, I mostly just talk about news and drama. I want to let you have a chance to kind of explain this, because you would probably do better.
Yeah, so to put it simply, listen, now Zach is a great guy. Zach is the messenger that we do not shoot. He just tells us what's going on.
Yes.
Okay. So like Zach, I do not shoot the messenger. Now I did get snarky in his replies, but don't shoot the messenger. So Twitch is enacting a new policy where if you are talking about politics or other sensitive social issues, quote unquote, you are required to add a content label to your streams that operates similarly to the sexual themes label. Now, why do I say the sexual themes label specifically? Because that label, if you have seen streams with it, does a couple things to your discoverability. First, it allows advertisers to not run ads on your content if they don't want to, so you're losing money, because most advertisers aren't going to run on sexual themes, and then most advertisers, unless if they're like campaign advertisements, are not going to be running on politics. So you're actively losing money. But the second part is it really hurts your discoverability, because it blurs out your stream's thumbnail and has like the little eye with the cross out on it, which to a viewer, I mean, you have to think in terms of like thumbnails.
Yes.
To a viewer, they're going to be less likely to click on those streams because even if it's the political label, the politics label, people see that, they assume sexual themes.
Oh, I
That's
agree.
what the mind goes to when they see a blurred thumbnail. They don't assume that I'm going to be talking about the election. They're going to assume that I'm showing my hips a little bit too much for Twitch's liking.
Doing it for, you're showing your hips for Biden.
No.
Don't ban
No. But once I said that, and I'm following like what Occo has pulled up like physically on stream as while I'm like talking. So this includes basically any commentary on like political discourse, but the one that really fueled my fire was that you have to apply this label if you are doing live coverage of elections, civic processes, or election related disputes, which that's debates. That's a very loop around way of saying debate coverage. So any live coverage of those events now have to be labeled. And here's the issue with this specific label. The reason this label exists is because of people like Hassan and what's the other streamer's name?
Rogan.
Starts with an F. Oh, Frogan.
Yeah,
Yes.
the female.
Yes. Because Hassan and Frogan have gotten a lot of flack for their political statements on the internet, and it got heated because they crossed the line. Now, what were they also doing that has now caused for this label to be created? Not streaming in the right category. Did y'all know there's a politics category on Twitch?
Yes.
Yeah,
I did.
Mean, you know. But mostly in chat, did y'all know there is a politics category on Twitch, and that in TOS you are supposed to be streaming to the correct category? that's a TOS thing. So people like Hassan, people like Frogan have been streaming to the wrong category, and because of that, their political views went too far. They crossed the line, and now everyone that was doing it the right way suffers.
Yes.
Because all of us in the politics category, it's a very like the politics category is not big, folks. It gets big whenever Kamala and Trump are like campaigning. That's the only time it really grows. And on debate nights and on election coverage, that is when we see like peak viewership in that category. And now we're all going to be actively hurt because do I think Hassan is going to follow this rule? No.
No, probably not.
No, I don't think he's going to follow it. But God forbid.
let me cut in here real quick. I believe Trigger Point posted something that he is streaming now in the right category, I believe.
Right now?
I have to go check again, but he said something
him.
about it.
I follow him. We'll
Wait,
see.
you follow
You're
his
not streaming
song?
right now? You're not live right now? I do.
Okay.
I follow what's it called? So I follow people and even people I don't like.
No, I mean I do that too. It depends. It really depends.
Just to see, to get a view.
Oh, that's interesting.
Unless he posted something just off topic, which he probably could have.
Mm-hmm.
Well, see, the thing is that Hassan will probably try to skirt around it because what he does is he goes AFK and plays a YouTube video for 20 minutes.
Don't worry, I'm not
and
showing
then
the
actually
screen.
that's content. Sorry, I'm very passionate.
You're good.
But essentially Twitch has decided it's going to kill its political commentary space. But even still, people are like, "Oh, Hassan's gonna get it." I'm like, nothing's gonna happen to Hassan because Hassan makes Twitch too much money. Like if y'all have seen his CCV, it's in like the tens of thousands. Like he ain't going anywhere, folks.
Yeah.
It's gonna take something big for him to get booted off the platform. So he ain't going anywhere.
Like talking to a terrorist. Oh wait.
You would have thought that him talking to an actual terrorist would have gotten him kicked off of the platform, but no, that does not count, I guess.
But imagine anyone left or right, by the way, because the thing is, that's the thing with the politics category. It's left-leaning and right-leaning. It's everyone just following the TOS. To be so for real. That's over in the politics category, and now we have to suffer, and we still have to follow the TOS with suffer in discoverability, unless Twitch is going to remove the category and let us stream in just chatting.
Mm-hmm.
Unless, but I don't think they will. I think Twitch just simply forgot that they have a politics category.
It's possible.
And then just didn't enforce.
It's very possible. I think it's very obvious that Twitch forgets a lot of different things.
Yeah.
Extremely often.
So, and I guess for me, what stuck to the most, is, and I announced it today, so I can talk about it a little bit more openly.
You may.
The folks in the behind the scenes have known that for maybe a month now, I've been planning a massive 12-hour charity stream to cover the election. And now I will not be able to stream that on Twitch, where there will be viewership to be gained for that, to raise money for charity. And it will have to be YouTube exclusive, because at the size I'm at, I can't risk getting bonked off that platform.
No, you can't, unfortunately.
In that way. So I'm probably going to end up not raising as much as I wanted to because of that, because I will be only streaming on one platform rather than two.
That is very unfortunate, which it really does suck, because there's a lot of good you could be, there is a lot of good that you would be doing if you had the ability to stream on the platform, and it's really quite sad that this is the way they're taking it. And again, I have to I kind of figured this was coming. And Sparky kind of knows what I'm talking about. I recently kind of was given the idea by this guy called Devin Nash, who runs ad agencies and is in charge of ads, that if Twitch doesn't fix politics, there would be an adpocalypse. And I do believe that Twitch is kind of worried about that to some extent, because the ad money that comes from stuff, a lot of people are telling me that it doesn't really matter. The ad money on Twitch doesn't matter. However, them making this move and them having this reaction the way that they do kind of tells me that they do care at least a little bit about their ad money, which is why this is happening, if that makes sense.
Well, you also forget Devin Nash knows the vice president in Trench and stuff like that too. They've had streams and they message all the time. So, I again, to me, it just seems like just a massive movement to get something done that they don't like.
What, the ad agency? Oh no, 100%. It looks like something that these ad agencies don't like politics because it goes against their brand. It goes against what they want to do. And it would not be out of the question for me to assume that, you know, he looked at politics, he looked how divisive politics have become, and he was like, I just don't want this here anymore. It doesn't vibe with the ads that I want to put out. And I both understand and don't understand this, because in my personal opinion, it doesn't really matter if an ad for like Tide Pods shows up to like the Tide Pod challenge. I think that like if that happens, it's kind of an unfortunate, happy, funny accident, but it really doesn't matter to me. Yeah, it's just funny. So I look at this and I purely believe that this is them trying to stop advertisers from running away. They're saying, look, we'll stop people from escaping containment. But realistically, I do not believe that they are actually going to stop people from escaping containment. I think you're still going to have people like Hassan, you're going to have people like Frogan that are going to skirt the rules, and it is going to literally take a government saying, we do not want these people on your platform anymore, which is not what we should be doing. This is not what we should be advocating for. We should not want these platforms to be forced by a government to remove them. But it is kind of crazy.
That hurts the rest of us, is the thing.
It does, and it just sucks because like you hope and you wish that these content creators would just like follow the rules. Chill and
the fuck out.
Exactly, follow the rules and understand that like, hey, if fucking Destiny is getting banned off of Twitch because of all of this stuff, you guys should understand that you can get banned just as easily as well. And I don't think any of these. It's either they don't know or they don't care. I honestly don't think that people like Hassan cares that could happen to him.
Because at that point he's made his bag.
Yes, he has. And it's just like, how much of it do you blame him for, and how much of it do you blame Twitch for allowing it to happen as long as it did?
Oh, I blame Twitch.
It's not only that. It's also like the politics behind Twitch, because, you know, you gotta look at it like this too. Everyone is human, and it gets down to the point where some people just think like, you know, people like CEOs or people behind development or the rules in terms of service, they're just robots behind a machine and they do things right because they have a job. It's like, no, that's not the case. They have their own views and leanings, and worst times that happen is they gain power and they can see they can shift something the way they want, and that's usually what ends up happening.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's worse is Twitch has proved that the platform can handle politics, because both presidential candidates stream to Twitch. They stream their rallies.
Yes, they do. It's kind of crazy, honestly.
And I have been in both chats, and neither chat has been abhorrent. Actually, both chats have been shockingly like pretty like standard Twitch chat with like thousands of viewers.
Very chill.
But yeah, but both political candidates have streamed to Twitch. But here's the thing: they followed the TOS. They streamed to the politics category and followed the TOS
because they do.
There's been no issue.
Yeah,
because they have to. Imagine Kamala Harris banned off Twitch. Why? Broke the deal. Kamala Harris showed too much hip chat.
Dude.
Miss Jover.
No, thank you. Clancy treats it like his own personal chocolate factory. I don't know. That's kind of the weird sounding.
But both like Twitch has proved that politics can exist on the platform, but what's the common denominator with the issues right now? It's not the ones following the TOS.
Because they're not.
Because we're not the problem.
Yeah. So, my question for you, Junie, is because this is like an issue mostly affecting you, where do you think that this is going to go?
I'm predicting just the death of the category.
You think so?
Yeah.
Mm.
Like,
It's kind of sad.
And I think Hassan will get off scot-free. It's the thing. It will kill a category. He will have a monopoly on that type of content on Twitch. And we'll basically get to push whatever agenda him and whoever he wishes to bring into the circle want, and then the rest of us will have to go to YouTuber kick. Which I will go to YouTube.
Not really into going to kick.
It does look like
I have reservations with kick that are not just like, oh, kick bad because I don't like the origins of kick.
Oh, because of the gambling?
Yeah.
No, that's totally completely fair. I think that a lot of people, I would say that that's more of a more fair reservation than just I don't like kick because kick evil or kick bad. I would say that that's a more nuanced or fair thing to say.
Yeah, but Twitch is basically driven off its commentary community. And I like, yeah. And this is us just talking about the politics side of it. We haven't even gotten into the sensitive social issues side of it.
Yes. Okay, so that's another one that I thought was really funny. So, and I read a lot of comments. Some of these comments are from people who have blocked me, and I've only seen them secondhand. But one of the funniest comments I saw was a trans person saying, I will not put myself in this category, Twitch, because I am not sensitive. And it's just like, okay, you got to really back that one up here, okay? You can't just say that and then act like this, okay? So, it is kind of crazy that they are pigeonholing different content like that, and it makes me wonder if like, because they specifically mention LGBTQ people. It specifically mentions LGBTQ rights or immigration. So you can't talk about immigration, reproductive rights, or LGBTQ plus stuff. You know, I might want to change myself to politics with it, just talking about this right now.
Well,
yeah.
I do have a kind of a tinfoil hat theory on the whole deal. So if you look at the things that they're censoring or the things they want to, pigeonhole in these categories, it's the exact same thing that Elon Musk went into Twitter and tore down that was being used for the left. It's the exact same things.
What do you mean?
The problem is that, so believe it or not, these platforms can sway people, and they can sway people for one side or another side. We've seen it with Twitch.
I agree.
With Twitter. We've seen it with Twitter during the 2020 elections, with all the, blocking the people, removing the people, censoring certain information so it doesn't come out until certain times. It's the exact same thing. And the only way to really fight stuff like that is to do one of two things. Control it, or make sure nobody can use it. And it's real funny that all this is coming around right before the election.
Remember, I was like, this is crazy. This is getting dropped 5 days before an election.
Well, look at the Biden Hunter laptop story.
Before a major election. Crazy.
The Biden Hunter laptop story. I mean, that was pigeonholed like a week or so before the election.
And that was like, a lot of people very, very, very aptly admitted that if they had known about it, it probably would have swayed how they voted, which is insane to think about, by the way, that an entire election could have been decided based off of a fucking laptop. I mean, like, I'm making it sound less serious than it actually is, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, this is just a control of information. And like I said, you can do one of two things. You can actually control it for one side or the other, or you can just not allow it. The problem is, for the left, it's not going really too well for them. They get beat up all the time. They can't make good points. They don't have good policies, anything like that. It goes to the right. They clobber the other side to the point of everyone's cheering for them. So, okay, nobody can talk.
Yeah, and just to be clear, chat, we're not going to really espouse any political opinions either or side. I think all of us here are pretty, will act pretty fourth estate on camera here.
I'm just staying as it is going
Oh, yeah,
on
yeah,
Twitter
yeah.
right now.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure that people know that
Someone said, could Hassan survive YouTube? Absolutely not, because YouTube, despite its problems, is for some fucky reason looking like the more reasonable of the two.
I agree. It is pretty crazy to say that, considering all the years that we were pointing at YouTube.
And even then, YouTube still has problems, but at least the problem is that YouTube has an AI auto mod that's just really not that great versus biased Twitch mods who don't moderate at all. I'd honestly rather have the fucky AI.
I agree.
AI for the win.
AI for AI for the win. Yes, AI for the win. It is pretty insane to think that and I know that some people will probably like clap back saying all the people that have been banned on YouTube. And I do agree that like YouTube has a long ways to go, but at least compared to Twitch, like if I had to let's start over, but if I had to be a personality on the internet, I would probably choose YouTube as my starting point, because YouTube, at the very least, it feels like there's a little bit more control. But with
more stability.
Yeah, and with Twitch, I just don't see it.
Imagine if Twitch had to permaban like what YouTube throws down. For example, what happened to Under the T for the Nanos clip? I mean, Nanos got banned for a day and a half. Under the T got banned, well, until they finally looked at the pill letter. You know, imagine if Twitch had that.
That would be rather insane. Personal opinion.
It would, but it would probably also sway a lot of stuff that's happened. I mean, if it wasn't just a slap on the wrist, and that's what a lot of these people look at it as, it's a slap on the wrist, so I'll get this lost revenue back within a couple days. And honestly, that's how a lot of these people go about it, like Hassan and everyone else. So put in actual consequences, not slaps on the wrist. Actually enforce the TOS to where it has teeth, and you will dissuade a lot of these problems. The issue is they don't want to.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just not quite sure what the solution is.
Yeah. So, looking at this further, it also says, so specifically with the thing, it's like discussing ideological or socio-political views on topics like race, gender, race, sexuality, or religion. I didn't even catch religion.
So you can't even be religious. If you want to like have a little Sermon on the Mount, you have to put yourself under this content classification.
Rip Sneeko.
At what point, I'm gonna be very for real, Twitch is an American corporation. I'm very genuinely curious, at what point do I start to question if this is actually starting to impede on First Amendment rights?
I guess the question would be whether or not you can try to enforce that with them.
Because the thing with social platforms and First Amendment rights is that the default answer is just like, oh, we'll just go to a different platform. But
well, it goes deeper than that. It goes into 230 regulations. It also goes into the old public square. And I know where you're coming from at, Jenny, but I kind of have the similar opinion of it. The problem is Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, they're all private companies.
Yeah.
They can do whatever they want. They can't stop you from going out in actual real life and saying the stuff you want and need to. Now, the only time that it could affect the platform is if the actual government is pressuring them to do it, like we saw in 2020. But unless the government is doing that, the companies could do whatever they want.
Oh my gosh. Imagine government was doing that. Oh, that'd be a
They were with
scandal.
They were with Twitter. Elon Musk showcased that stuff.
Yeah, imagine if Twitch is going through the same thing. Oh, imagine.
Do you think it could be?
It depends. It really depends. Unlike, we don't know. We are speculating why the crackdown is happening. We don't know the real reason why.
No, we do not.
We're speculating. We're drawing conclusions based off of what's happened recently. So, and also there's been nothing on like Library of Congress from like a committee or anything that's like saying like, oh, committee meeting with Twitch, blah, blah, blah. Talking about any of this. Would I be surprised if the government was kind of going like, hey, no. What I would be less surprised with was if there was pressure from mainstream news.
I do think that mainstream news does play a part of it.
Because, and this was, I was going to bring it up earlier, but I think if there's one good thing Hassan has ever done for this world, it is kind of force mainstream media to look at like social media commentators now. Like mainstream media can no longer ignore that like this form of like, I mean, there's no other way to word it except journalism. We have like journalism and commentary. There's not really like anything for the in between.
Yeah.
So mainstream media cannot really ignore like the new age of like journalists and commentators now. Like it's unavoidable. So and that's the one good thing Hassan has done, has like reintroduced basically independent news anchoring to the mainstream.
Right.
So all that to say, I can see there being pressure from mainstream media to crack down on commentators in order to hold security. But that would be kind of the furthest I'd reach. That's my reach. If that makes sense.
No, it totally makes sense, because right now we are in an age where those people are not reaching the same relevance that they used to have, because the kind of talking points that they espouse is for boomers, basically, and young people just don't vibe with what they say anymore, period. So it would not surprise me if they are trying to stifle the media. The
field.
The field, yes.
Well, it kind of depends too, because for some media anchors, it's a goldmine for them. I mean, look at Piers Morgan beating the absolute daylights out of both Hassan and Destiny live on national television.
Yeah.
So, I mean, for them, it's like, no, keep them on. They make us content.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I agree. I think it really does depend on who you're talking to. Because for a lot of, and it's very obvious, which media outlets are the ones that try to attack content creators because they write those scathing hit pieces and then try and implicate YouTube as, oh, you're allowing this to take place on your platform. Those are the people that you know are afraid of them. But otherwise, I think that you are correct. It is basically like a gold mine of entertainment for people.
But they won that gold mine. Sorry.
You're good.
on their time slots.
Mm-hmm. No,
They
yeah.
want it on their time, in their way,
Yeah.
with their contract.
Yeah. Well,
And that's it.
you get this with YouTube and Twitch streaming too. I mean, it's just a different media place where you go to and do this. I mean, it's the same thing.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much.
Mhm.
Pretty much.
We'll see. And then the LGBTQ plus rights is specifically talking about legislation.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're talking about legislation that pertains to those, to like reproductive rights, LGBTQ plus rights, or immigration, you have to add the label. So that's probably covering Roe v. Wade.
Yeah, I'd say definitely.
Yeah. So I'm just thinking about like what they're referencing, like what inspired for them to write that. I'm like Roe v. Wade. Probably Don't Say Gay bills.
Probably what's going on in Britain right now.
What's going on there right now?
I believe Britain and a couple other countries passed bills banning productions of DIY hormones.
Oh yeah, they did recently do that, didn't they? I know a lot of people were very upset about that.
Yeah.
That last part, I want to have an issue with in that if it also said talking about ideologies too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, so reproductive LGBTQ rights and immigration. Immigration is probably in reference, obviously the U.S., but y'all'd be surprised that more people are talking about what's happening in Europe than the States right now.
Oh no, I wouldn't be surprised at all. Not a lot of people actually know that Europe is kind of like having an immigration crisis, and they're not quite sure what to do with it. And so the conversation,
because the EU is open borders.
Yeah.
So once individuals get to an EU country, it's very, very easy to get around.
Yeah.
Because I've been to Europe, so I would know.
Yeah, pretty much.
Then he got his hands full.
Yeah. The hardest travel I had in Europe was France to England, because because the UK is not a part of the EU anymore.
Yeah.
So you do have to get your passport checked. Every other place, hop on a train.
That is funny. Well, I think that this entire list is really funny. And sorry, I'm showing here. I think the whole thing is funny. I think that it's a knee-jerk reaction to try and put a band-aid on something that is a wider issue. And the wider issue is just fucking ban Hassan. Or people that bring on terrorists to your platform. I don't know if that would completely fix it, but that would definitely stop it. A lot of people. It is, the thing that's really funny about it is their lack of taking action has led to people calling for Dan Clancy to step down. Not only that, but like it has led to representatives of Congress to get involved, which is not really what you want in any case for any side, because when the government gets involved, everything gets gay and dumb and stupid. So
yeah,
at least in this administration.
Pretty much.
They put the chemicals in the water.
Pretty much. So it's reaching a critical point, in my personal opinion. I'm not entirely sure. Well, actually, I'm curious. Where do you both think that this is going to go? If we're getting politicians involved saying, by the way, we're noticing you, where do you guys think this is going to go?
It's bad to say. I see again. I'm trying to think where like I genuinely see this going. I know there's gonna be at least one whack politician that writes legislation. I know there will at least be one that tries to write something and it fails in committee. Because I don't think there's gonna be legislation that makes it to the floor.
Probably not.
At all. Someone will try to write something. It will fail in committee.
For me, the way I look at this, I can see this going a couple different ways. This is definitely a knee-jerk reaction to the election cycle. It has to be. And this is speculation on my part. It's a knee-jerk reaction to kind of quell down talk and discussion on this, on different things for right now. But what's going to happen is one of two things. If Trump gets into office, I guarantee this will be heavily enforced. If Trump doesn't get into office and Kamala gets in, I bet you $100 this gets reversed and goes back to normal.
Yeah.
I'll bet anything on it, because that I just have a sneaking suspicion. And as far as politicians getting involved, I could see two ways with that one too. It could be beneficial. It really could be beneficial on one part, and have people look at 230 and go, yeah, these rules have been in place since the 90s and they're inadequate for today's net, and actually go in there and, reform it and actually, kind of answer the question between platform and publisher. But that also comes with great risk of how much more can they bumblefuck it up. So
no, yeah,
it's one of those. I can see them trying to either update or revoke or reform 230, and just kind of like what Jenny said. But I mean, they haven't done it yet. I wouldn't think they would, because I honestly think they don't even know how to approach it. Otherwise, they would have done it by now.
Yeah, I agree.
And high rage.
Hello.
Oh, you're off in the little corner.
Hopefully I don't sound horrible.
You sound about the same.
Good, so that's par for the course. This is about the thing that's currently on screen.
Yeah, what's currently on screen is me playing a video game, but we are, if you're talking about in stream...
I mean in the call, yeah.
Oh,
yes. Richie Torres warns of amplification of anti-Semitism on Twitch.
Well,
yes.
Child.
We're basically talking about how, the concerns of what's going on right now, because, right now, Twitch, you saw what's going on with Twitch, right?
I'm getting kicked off the platform.
No, I have not seen, because I did not know Junie is getting the big yeet.
Oh.
Okay. So basically...
Well, okay.
You go ahead.
Sorry. I'm just gonna, for rage, like, I'm not getting banned, but I'm basically, me and every other commentator are basically getting told to go somewhere else.
Is that because they're
they're
trying to remove politics from the platform?
They did.
They did.
Almost.
They did.
They basically
well,
did.
that was very
Not even
stupid of them.
trying.
So, all right. Here is, as a member of the Merchants Guild, here is my view on the situation. So, one, this New York Post article, I don't know who Richie Torres is, but respect for, I understand the concern. However, all you're going to do trying to tamp down on this is you are going to enable and encourage actual anti-Semites, and you're going to be validating their victim complex. So, no, don't do that. Like, if people get dumped
No, please
on
don't do
or
that.
punished, yeah, it's like if people get... It's because I'm tired of, oh, this is because of the Juden. They're the ones censoring us. It's like, no, I don't want that. So don't censor them. Instead, just treat people the correct ways as per your terms of service and smack everyone equally. You know, you don't need to be creating legislation for this. Just enforce the fucking rules. But of course not. And if they're kicking commentary folk off of Twitch, no offense to you, Junie, but good. It used to be a video game live streaming platform, and you got fucking banned when you weren't playing games.
Occo, you want to bring up the rules again that they put in place for Twitch?
I can do that.
I also want to say that not playing video games on a video game platform, technically would break the rules if there wasn't a politics category.
Well, I'm talking. Listen, you.
He's talking old school.
I'm talking old.
Oh, you're talking like before the just chatting and stuff was added. Okay.
Correct.
Before the dark times.
Before the dark
Empire.
Yeah, me and Sparks were around.
I was around too.
You were too busy playing Subway Surfers.
Oh my gosh.
I've never played Subway Surfers a day in my life.
I gotta just bully her. Anyway.
Wow.
From the screen to the ring to the pen to the.
Akko, ban her. Ban her.
No,
I
you
can't
have to
ban her,
listen
I
to
need
that
her.
song. Yeah, you're gonna have to listen to that song on Tuesday. The full song.
I'm just gonna keep Everclear nearby. Anyway, so politics, sensitivity, sensitive social issues, blah 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 blah. Streams featuring former or current political officials if the content includes discussions with these individuals around public policies. Okay, requires labeled white. Twitch is a place to express themselves, discuss. We require streams to be labeled when the focus of the stream includes discussions, debates around such as discussions about elections, civic integrity, Examples of content require classification. Okay, so then you're not being kicked off because this is just saying you have to brand for politics and such if you're doing any of these listed things.
It's branded in the exact same way that the sexual themes label is branded.
And that's the problem.
Wait. Okay. Let's walk this back because maybe I'm misunderstanding. So, reading this, not knowing where this is pertaining to, this makes me think that they're just outlining, hey, here, you need to label yourself clearly as talking politics, so you can't be like playing fucking Fortnite and then I think we need to eradicate certain demographics. You know what I mean?
No, that is not what this is.
No.
Okay, so this is saying
It is a
this is what you
new-
will get banned for.
So it is. So you know how there was a sexual themes label on Twitch,
Yes.
and that for certain content you have to label your stream that way. This is a new label that you have to put on all of your streams if any of this is being brought up. That will actively take away your ad revenue, because advertisers will have the option to not play ads on your content.
Right.
And will also actively hurt your discoverability because it will be hidden in the exact same way that sexual themes is hidden.
Right.
It will blur your thumbnail and will
Right,
actively hurt your discoverability on Twitch.
Yeah, so what this is you're not getting immediately banned, but this is throwing you in the containment chamber.
Yeah, that's what that is.
Okay. Yeah,
So
no,
you're
all right.
getting told to basically go anywhere else.
Yeah, no, I get where you're meaning about, go anywhere else, because, yeah, if you're getting kneecapped so hard, you might as well just leave.
Because on top of it, politics already has a category on Twitch that technically Hassan should be streaming into every single day, but he doesn't, and he actively breaks the TOS. By just streaming into
he's a
chatting all the
millionaire,
time.
so,
But he
rules
gets
for
to
thee.
take the rules, but the rest of us have to follow the rules.
Rules for thee, not for me, you filthy peasant.
Exactly. So everyone in the politics category who's been following the rules and is not the problem is now suddenly
being
having to follow this new dumb rule that was unnecessary because Hassan and Co decided to fuck it up.
Yeah, no, this is what I despise, because it's like, all this is just PR bullshit. Because in the end, the question that you need to just point blank ask right to their face is, okay, so are you banning Hassan for violating the rules repeatedly? In which case they're going to essentially say no, and therefore you need to just call them out on their hypocrisy and punish them for it.
Well, the problem is that people are calling them out, and the reaction is just, okay, we'll make a new classification label for it. Again, I mentioned this earlier, but this doesn't fix that problem.
Yes, this is, like I said, PR bullshit. This is, Jimmy the kid fiddler fiddled 80 kids, so now we're just going to put these rules in place. I don't fucking know.
Jimmy's a nice name. What the hell?
Anyway, Harvey Weinstein, the kid fiddler.
Okay,
anyway,
that works better.
Yeah, no. So all this is just to mollify the normies that are offended because they're, subhuman idiots with the IQ of 80 degrees. So them seeing this satisfies them, even though in reality, not a damn thing has changed. And this is why I believe bully Twitch, stomp on them, and keep being just a cancer to them until they finally subjugate. So do not reward them for this behavior. Do not give them subs. Do not give them anything. And yes, as I've stated repeatedly, they are subsidized by the government. But if you stop giving them growth and other financial incentives, then even when you're being floated by the government, if clearly no one wants to use your site, then congrats, the government has to support you even more, which means, oh fuck, because someone's going to say, okay, clean your shit up or otherwise we're pulling the plug. You're not worth it anymore.
Bull with the BBC reference.
Okay. I think it's worth noting, and I know we all despise the blue-haired libtard, but he is doing an active effort on trying to call out Twitch.
Oh, you're talking about Destiny?
Yes, I am.
Is he still blue-haired?
I think.
I just call him that because he does. I just call him that.
I don't know.
Listen, I technically call him. I call him the blue-haired cuck, but besides from that, I mean, he is making an active effort. Him, his Reddit forum, and a couple of his moderation team are some of the ones out there really hammering Dan Clancy and Twitch on the hypocrisies. Again, I said this before. The calling for Dan Clancy to stamp down is not anything. Dan Clancy is just a sacrificial head for whenever anything bad happens. Whoop, get him out. Okay, we appeased everyone for at least a couple months. We can go forth and say we're changing stuff, and it's got to take time. And basically, just it gets the monkey off their back. So having or saying that Dan Clancy needs it's not gonna do anything. You need to have active change within the actual structure of Twitch, not just the CEO.
Yep. Like I said, a lot of this, Akko and everyone watching, you got to be a lot more critical and understand the magic of PR speak and bullshit speak, which essentially means you just say something that makes the normie idiot feel good, but then you don't actually have to do anything. So this is why pressure is important, and you just essentially just, tell them not enough, or this is worthless garbage, and you got to make sure you stay coherent and just keep on point until they actually do something. In other words, the goal is, in my opinion, Hassan should be fucking banned.
Oh, I think we all agree Hassan deserves to be banned.
I agree. If it's
Oh
on,
yeah, and I'm not talking a 1-month ban. I'm not talking a 3-day ban. No.
Get 'em
You're
off
not
the
allowed on the
platform.
fucking platform. Go try and hack it on YouTube or the Young Turks. You
They
don't need to
wouldn't
be
make it
on.
on YouTube.
Exactly.
Not long term, at least. Because
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you were here whenever we were talking about it, but I was like, YouTube. Its problem is it has a crappy AI mod feature, but at least it has a mod feature.
Yes.
yes.
Because the thing is, it's like, and this is in no way me being positive to YouTube, because again, Under the T got hit by that piece of shit.
Mhm.
But at least it takes bias out for the most part, because let's also be honest, if you're a techno monkey, you know that they probably have for certain channels a thing in there so the bot knows to ignore such and such channels and not hit them, even though they should be getting hit. But it's at least better and less full frontal disrespecting of your intelligence, like Twitch, who's like, we're doing things. It's like, even though you have Twitch mods literally seeing it and basically disrespecting you to your face because they will not actually enforce the rules on those who need to actually face punishment.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I think I brought that up early on too.
Yep. Long and short of it, any politician, yeah, please can you not fucking be an idiot, because any legislation you bring that is specifically targeting anti-Semitism only emboldens them and then makes people tell me I need to walk off a short pier and have a long drop because, apparently I was the one that endorsed and backed it. So please stop doing that.
Yeah, you're hurting
I'm
an
tired of it.
You're hurting an actual Semite right now with this language.
Yes,
Wow.
instead what you need to do so you're not an anti-Semite is allow it to be a free-for-all.
Let him fight.
That would be pretty good though. A free for all platform.
And I know this is controversial, but this is kind of why I say, glass from sea to sea. Free for all. Awful one.
Wait, hang on. I was going to agree, but then I was like, hey, wait a minute. I know what he's talking about. How dare you, anti-Semite. Shame on this man. Shame on this man. He is a bad goyo.
Wait, really? It's everyone.
Yes, because I don't want my fucking... You don't want my shit fucking yeeted. I've got friends there. They're such nice people.
They're such nice people.
Sorry.
Fine, no dates for you, because I have a date farm.
You can make it free for all, but the Semites will start getting uppity over it. Well, that's okay. We'll get to.
Well, those ones, because I know the kind of people. I'm assuming that's from chat. I know the kind of people you're talking about, and yeah, I don't like them either, and I find them to be whiny, thin-skinned bitches. It's like, get the fuck over yourself. Stop wanting special treatment. If you want to be treated as a normal person, then you need to understand what happened in the past is in the past. It's over. Just because someone calls you a mean thing or makes a fucking joke, haha, yeah, let's just roll with it and just keep being, be the best person you can be. That's how it should fucking be.
Bull is too based for this world, chat.
Don't worry, I'll probably get assassinated by Mossad soon.
Oh, damn.
You're either gonna get assassinated or you're gonna get aneurysm by one of your talents. I vote for one of your talents.
Damn.
Bro,
Yeah,
the
most
dress
likely.
and press fit be hitting.
Listen, Sparks, I have Junie here, and she's my one anchor of not having a fucking aneurysm and dying.
Oh, that's
I'll be
nice.
You want me to?
No? Please
I was gonna say you shouldn't
say so.
speak.
Be say so!
She's like, I can dress to impress all over.
Can.
You gotta remember
She
that.
dressed
No.
to my. She dressed on my impress to like.
Bull, you forget. This person wants you to listen to KSI songs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. But at least he's
Also-
done. Yes. Yes.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say yes, but at least she's not A, making a groom bot, B, being violently inappropriate, and that is the most I can say on stream. So, as far
who
as
is
I'm
that?
concerned, this is the most wholesome one out of the group of you fucks.
Wait, who are you talking
Now
about?
Is now where I tell them that I just sent in a request to VGen for some No Nut November art?
Did you really?
You spoke too soon, Bull.
Do 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 do.
I saw the trend that was like, oh, that'd be so funny.
See, Bull, even she can.
I'm just gonna create a necktie that I attach from the ceiling. BRB. I'm going to turn the fan on max.
Oh, let's not do that.
You're lucky. You probably just ripped the ceiling fan down.
Oh.
Damn!
Ooh. Ooh.
Hey, I'm not that fat. I know I'm thinner than you.
My heart
I am
aches.
6'7", 220.
I'm a piece of shit. I'm going to hell for that one.
I thought you didn't believe in hell.
This is true. I'm in purgatory. That's another 200 years on my purgatory sentence.
Monstrosity said, at least Eva isn't here to howl at us. Is like, I think Eva's probably the worst one out of any of them, honestly.
Really? I don't know.
Disagree, because yes, I do understand. Like, I went in knowing about what Eva's proclivities are, but Mizu is the one that I just feel he's the one that actively wants me to just have a fucking aneurysm on stream.
Well, I feel like it comes down to the one that likes gore, the heavy lolly show, or me.
I fucking can bonk.
This is very true.
Mizu is just like, yes, Zaddy.
Oh gosh, yeah. Get even here so we can ooh at her voice. I don't know if she might be on Pump tonight. I have no idea.
No ooh-ohing. No ooh-ohing in chat.
You know what's funny is people never rated my ooh from my video that I did. I'm kind of sad about that.
I don't say those words on stream. At least not for free.
At least not for free.
Well, now you know. Now you know. If you want to get an ooh from the ferret,
Yeah,
gotta throw $20 dues.
Yeah, actually, that's about
Let's
the
get
going
them
rate.
super chats.
Well, she's not streaming right now, so you would only be paying
know.
me chat, and I would pay her exactly none of that if you super chatted me right now. So
Well, you do have to remember, Jenny does have a throne that she can also use for her IRL
Right.
activities. So
Oh yeah, y'all. I'm a teacher, and my throne's like, it has stuff for me in it, but a lot of it's for my students.
Remember, if you donate money to the ferret, you are actually unironically doing a moral good, because you're helping out an actual teacher take care of her students, and she is so freaking adorable about it. It's like, aw. She,
Bro.
like I said,
Oh
this
my
is why
gosh.
she is so wholesome.
exactly.
Bad.
Oh,
Bad.
oh my gosh, wait. Bull, I can tell you the story. Oh my gosh, wait. Did chat hear the story about, were you streaming whenever I was telling the story about my student from today?
No,
Wait,
I was
wait,
not
one
streaming
sec, one
that.
sec.
No.
One sec, my apologies. I need to interject. Festiva for $5. Bull, you missed the time I dropped 100 to make Akko moan. Kinky times. Festiva, you and I are gonna go into grimy basement knife fight and have have a discussion.
Oh my gosh, that kick comment.
Oh.
And Akko, you're going in the fucking jar for that one. Anyways, continue, Ferret.
Oh yeah, sure. So, oh my gosh, so y'all. Okay, so for I feel like I explain this every single time, just in case there's someone new. I teach ESL high schoolers. I teach immigrant high schoolers, and I teach them social intelligence. All we're doing is learning English and socially adapting to their new country that they've entered. So that's what I teach. It's a really fun class. I love it. But one of my students, so Halloween was yesterday, and me and another teacher, we co-taught, and it was awesome. And we kind of went all out. We kind of balled for them. We got the good candy. We like filled their backpacks. Like we kind of went all out. But one of my students today, he goes, Miss, and he's holding out like a little fun size Kit Kat. He goes, Miss, this so good. This so good. I love.
That's adorable.
I asked him because, and it's like a little fun size Kit Kat, and he's like, Miss, this so good. Do you have more? And I'm like, no, I don't have any. I wasn't the one that even gave him a Kit Kat, so I don't know why you think thought I had more. But I was like, no, I don't have any more. It's like, oh, my heart broken. I sad. I'm like, I'm so sorry, name. But I don't have any.
Yeah.
And then I ask him, he's from Guatemala, so I ask, so, because I know Kit Kats are present in other parts of the world, so I asked, like, oh, do they have Kit Kats in Guatemala? He's like, no, first time here. And then he works at a 7-Eleven, and he asked me, he's like, can I buy at 7-Eleven? I'm like, yeah, absolutely. And he's like, yeah, yes. And it was the most like wholesome interaction I had today. I also had another student today, who every time a student would enter the room, he would get the door and he would be like, welcome to our amazing class.
That's amazing.
Or like, welcome back to my favorite class. And then what else happened today? It was like funny that I'd be cracking up. I don't know. I think it's like the big two that kind of had me like laughing.
Well, I'll say this.
I think your chat needs mogged.
Oh,
what?
Give them lunchly? No, chat. We don't give them lunchly. That's wrong.
Yeah, no, giving lunchly that is child abuse.
That is haram. Also, really quickly,
I haven't even tried lunchly.
Well,
unironically, I can tell you from all the stuff I've looked into, because I'll disclose this. I have a little nephew that I like taking care of. Like, he shows up time to time, and for some reason he really likes me, and I'm like, I don't know why. I'm a piece of shit. Why do you think I'm so cool? But he likes Prime and stuff, and I've had to be like to his folks and all that. I'm like, listen, you need to not let him have this shit, and show the evidence. Letting it lunchlies 9 out of 10 times you're gonna get fucking mold. Just give him actually make stuff for him. I showed how to make the fruit punch Prime, but a better version that actually tastes good because I use actual fucking fruit.
Yeah. Well,
and one last thing. Make sure to send in some of them super chats. Don't forget to also do the memberships. Hand out some memberships. Show your support for the octopus. Show the octopussy some love. and make sure that you're gonna be there for election night for the ferret. She's supporting the troops, and you want to support the troops? Then make sure you support the ferret. Hoorah!
Nice. Speaking of super chats, I want to. I didn't get. I forgot. I missed this one in the beginning where Abduello says, "Is Johnny Somali's reign of terror over?" Probably. Maybe.
No,
I think he was arrested.
It's not gonna be over until I see the not Yakuza Triad video starring him.
Oh, is that what it is in South Korea?
The Triad do have some level of work that they do within Seoul, but I'm gonna be 100 with you. I actually don't know the main group that's rolling in Korea.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so
Speak
I
of the
mean,
devil.
Oh
it's
no,
not,
who joined?
It's not Ava.
Oh, hello.
Yippee!
but-
Yo!
Be
Is
so
she?
for real. I'm gonna tell you who's controlling Korea. It's Chaebol families. So for Jordan Somali, it ain't over until a Chaebol he gets into a scuffle with a Chaebol family, and then he suddenly just disappears.
Whoa, wait,
Be so
hang
for
on. Chable, is that a last name or what is that?
No, so Chaebol families are basically dynastic families in South Korea that
That's like the Yakuza or a
control
mafia
a
or
massive percentage
Yeah.
of not just
Ah,
not even it's more out in the open. For example, a Chaebol family, Samsung.
okay.
Samsung is a brand that controls a ton of stuff, but it is also a family. So there's Samsung, there's LG. LG is another Chaebol family.
Is that actually what it's
so
called?
someone mentioned
But those Chaebol families have
the
a lot of power.
Jingwon. The G1.
Which one?
Jing
Oh
Weon.
yeah, Jingwon.
Yeah, Jingwon.
I don't. Names unfamiliar to me, but I'm not super researched on my Korean mobsters.
Yeah.
Mobster gangs.
Yeah, no, like you asked me about Japan, I can tell you about, obviously Yakuza and a lot of smaller ones. You asked me about China, I can tell you about the Triad and a lot of these smaller things that go on within that. A little bit in Italy, a lot about Canada, especially Quebec. And, some of the gangs rolling around in America. But that's the limit of my knowledge. I just have a blind spot for Korea for the fact that I don't know why. I just never focused on them.
Korea is kind of like, I mean, well, not right now because for some reason men in Korea are wild and more than normal as of
I
late.
know what you're talking about.
They're hunting the Johnny Somali.
It's gonna. Yeah, well, not just Johnny Somali, but also like what's been coming out with like the deep fake stuff with Telegram.
Oh yeah, that stuff's pretty crazy.
Korean men have kind of been like I know like the hashtag feminist movements kind of get a little ragged on, but like in Korea it is a genuine issue going on down there. Which is really sad because whenever I visited last year, it was not that way. So to see it decline so rapidly in a year is really sad. But all that to say, Korea is a country that when it's not wild in is actually really good at minding its.
Yes. I would say just to give a little pushback on your point, just a little. I'm not shit checking you like last time. So to my knowledge, because I do play a lot of Korean games. Bonus points for anyone who can call out what game I'm talking about. Feminist movement over there is kind of also been wild, and so I feel like you just have two escalating parties that are reaching breaking points.
Mhm.
In fact, in the company that I'm referring to, they actually had to fire some I don't know if it was an artist or something, because there's like hand gestures, right, that mean things in Korea.
There's like there's hand gestures mean things in here.
Yeah, yes, but what I mean is, you know, those more subtle ones.
Mhm.
So apparently, yes, Azahara, yeah, you got it right. The small peepee one. So this was a thing that the feminists have been pushing to like disrespect males in Korea, and they put it within the game, in like a couple frames or something. Well, someone noticed this, pointed it out, and informed the higher ups, and so they shit canned that person. Because again, you have these people making these subtle disses for one reason or another, and it's like, okay, you're actively insulting the other group, and then you're wondering why you're getting swung on. Not physically, hopefully,
Yeah.
but
Hopefully.
I mean, yeah, there's that. Yeah, there is that. But then you also have on the other side guys making deepfake actual material of their siblings and their mothers.
oh yeah,
in
no,
Telegram group
that shit is
chats.
fucked.
And then alongside that, I saw an article with pictures attached of a woman who's Korean. It's a Korean article of a woman whose boyfriend made her tattoo phrases
My
all
reaction is
over her
just the
body.
Tom and Jerry meme, where it's Tom looking absolutely horrified.
Yeah. So there is small pee-pee joke versus making your girlfriend tat up her body and sexualizing your mother, and your little sibling who is a minor.
Yeah, that is kind of a big
Look,
deal.
I also
In
agree
order to
that
gain access
that's
to other deepfakes of other people in your school.
yeah, no, that's some fuck shit
So-
that even I wasn't aware of. But I'll also say, listen. If we want to get into
Remember,
this discussion,
that's legal too, by the way.
if we want to get
all
into
of that
such a
to say-
discussion, we could go on. We'd have to go to Rumble, because I'll just say, let's look at some cultural things, and then maybe discuss where this shit comes from. Because I'm just saying, if someone had deepfakes of their little sister in America, I'm pretty sure they're not living past the next week if it gets leaked.
Well, yeah. Yeah, but we would have to move. But all that to say, that was me using as an example to basically say that except for those very few times, South Korea as a country is very good at flying under the radar for things in general, because they have their wedge between Japan and China, who are both always up to something.
Yep.
Yeah.
I will say the one
And
interesting
even
thing.
and the thing is like, I mentioned Korea because I mentioned both Koreas actually. North Korea has been way quieter than people think it has recently.
No shit. It's almost like they don't got much to fucking do.
It's very true.
Exactly.
Speaking of child exploitation, do you want to talk about MrBeast next?
Yeah, fuck it. Let's go. What do you got?
Okay.
What you got? Let's do it.
So
We have investigated ourselves. We have found nothing wrong.
yeah, let me pull this up here for
That
chat.
pretty much sums it up.
I would also like to point out, because I'll take every opportunity to say this, fuck Dogpack, and I genuinely hope he gets melanoma, because that shitbag has been, at this point, I'm just going to call him controlled opposition, because if ever I want someone investigating me, I want Dogpack to be the one to investigate me, because then I'll get away with, I could get away with fucking murder, because he's
yeah.
such a disingenuous, discredited piece of shit, because he's such a fucking moron.
Well, it's Rosa and it's fuck.
Yeah, it's Rosa Pansino as well. And
yeah,
that honestly
Rosa's
made me
doing it
sad.
once now. Oh no, Rosa and Gibbs are going to fly over on Local Live tonight.
Wait, she
Oh,
is?
fuck me.
Oh,
Well,
what?
not. So Rosa made a tweet saying that Keemstar is going soft on MrBeast because they do business together and they've made millions
I
together.
saw that. I will bring that a tweet up, actually.
It was an offshoot lie, and then it happened during the middle of Local Live. Keemstar found it and actually made a response video doing Local Live, so people watching it got to see the video before it got posted.
Right.
Basically, it was Keemstar sold his management company to MrBeast's management company that MrBeast actually does not own. They just manage MrBeast, and that's what they were talking about. So again, Rosa lying about shit again.
Well,
hang on. Okay, I've got some things to say.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry,
fine.
Jeannie. Okay. So, one, for those that are like, no, but it's not MrBeast. Listen, motherfucker, if your goddamn agency is managing a talent and then this one talent is swinging on another, you're obviously going to tell them to shut the fuck up for the obvious reason of that damages a talent. You know, it doesn't have to be actually in control of MrBeast for them to be trying to, gun guard the guy.
With his best interest.
Well,
hang on. Let me be on my stride.
Go ahead, Cook.
And then the next thing, so I know Rosa, or say Rosa.
Rosanna. Pansino.
Yeah, Rosanna.
Rosanna, please.
From,
I'm gonna make it very clear. I've known Rosanna from before she did all this, and I still like my little nerdy dummies. So we're gonna put some basic respect on her name for her nerdy dummies.
Oh yeah, that was the best.
Actually, about to mention, I actually know her before you, because while you were still just being a little iPhone kid, I was rolling around
on an iPhone.
Come on, Bull. That's a low blow.
Every Zoomer insult I can.
No, here's the thing, you're dating yourself because you're making every Gen Alpha joke in the book.
Yes, exactly.
She's not wrong.
Exactly. I'm the Zoomer boomer.
Zoomers are not Gen Alpha.
Anyways, so as I was saying, I knew about Ro back on TGS, the game station, and on the co-optional podcast. Wait, do you know what that is?
I heard TGS, not the other one.
TGS, the game station.
Yeah.
Okay, so
and I've heard of that one.
Yeah,
Good.
it was their name before Polaris.
Yep. All right, I have increased respect for you now. And yes, so you and I both knew Ro well before the other stuff, and that's why I also have huge respect for her and seeing what's going on now. Because I watched the Nicholas Diorio video, and oof.
She melted down.
Yeah,
It was a big oof and really made me fucking sad, because it's like, Ro, what the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing?
Because out of the two, she was the one like doing it, I guess, quote unquote, right.
Yeah.
I'll put you like this for the simple fact, and this is, I mean, so you guys have respect on her. But when you put suspected CSAM that you say is suspected CSAM in a thumbnail onto your YouTube channel that you market to kids, you've lost every single shred of respect that I could ever have. So
I think you're completely right.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, no, like that's what I was about to mention is, yeah, because I don't give a fuck if that's clicks, because guess what? Regardless, if that was actual CSAM, even censored, congratulations!
You committed a felony.
The FBI is going to come a knocking, and you are going to get nuked off YouTube. You are lucky it wasn't CSAM, bro.
I'm kind of surprised that she didn't get nuked off of YouTube for that.
because it was an actual CSAM.
Well, I know,
It's
but
Ivanka,
like,
so it's Ivanka, so it passes.
I know. What I'm saying is, like, even though it wasn't, I'm still surprised that no repercussions were taken, because, like, even as a knee gut reaction, YouTube takes a lot of things serious. Like, YouTube takes so many things seriously that I was just kind of surprised that it didn't happen because of how seriously they take that thing.
Welcome to being a million plus YouTube channel, Akko. You can literally film a guy swinging from a rope and not get banned.
Okay. That's kind of a lot, but you're not necessarily wrong.
We're not wrong.
Everyone, subscribe to Akko. Get her over $1 million, and then I'll say really unhinged shit.
Under like revenge porn laws.
Huh?
Sorry, what did you say, Ava? Something about revenge porn?
Ava will get to us in 30 business.
Yeah, I mean, if she's posting pictures of another person, censored or not, against their consent.
It was magazine. It was a magazine. It was a shoot that Ivanka did. That the backstory was.
Oh, tabloid.
Yeah, well, no,
Gotcha.
it was from a
Gotcha.
modeling
Oh,
agency.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Man.
There's a whole
man.
backstory behind it.
It's like
but...
Vampire ended up circling the dream. Bro, my sweetie, you need to just chill out for a minute. I will say, one individual who's been on like the periphery, who I actually go to like kind of like catch up on my drama and my tea and stuff.
Stairs. Who are you gonna say?
Adam McIntyre.
Oh shit! All right. I see you. I respect.
Yeah, I love me some Adam McIntyre because so again, he's one of the very few who does it right, but also he was the one in 2020 who blasted Colleen Ballinger in the first place, and he got absolutely berated for it. But then turns out
He was right.
he was right because he was a victim. I watch Adam, and then I see, like, I kind of filter what the other ones say through Adam, because then he usually has like the more sensible opinion.
Precisely, and that is why it has been such a sad state to see such a well-established person within YouTube fucking decide to tie themselves to this shit, because it's like, and you know, everyone can give me shit for this, but I'm gonna just say it, because people are like, oh, it's because Ro is mad about losing that competition. It's like, motherfucker, she was winning that shit and wanted to do it for like what, the kids and shit.
I think it was a charity thing.
Yeah, and then motherfucking Beast decides to basically cheat because she was so goddamn good at the competition. It's like, fuck you. You changed the competition because you had already decided you weren't going to fucking do that shit. You weren't going to pay. And so you put her in the position in which she would lose. And that to me is just shitty. And yes, it is TV, it is drama. So you don't actually cheat. There's nothing illegal about it. But it's the spirit of the thing that makes me think, use a bitch.
Well, to be fair, me and Rogue have been calling Beast out as a fraud for like years, so...
Well, I mean, like, and the thing is that, like, I think a lot of people acknowledge and know that there's, like, no realness to MrBeast. I think the only problem is the kids don't really seem to know that, if that makes sense.
Well, yeah, but these kids have, like, fucking 70 IQ points.
Well, apparently 13 million sub channels don't know either, so...
True. True! Oh, fuck.
Anyway.
Business phone just rang. Give me 1 second.
Anyway. Just going to the MrBeast stuff, because we haven't really talked about it here. Let me bring up the tweet by MrBeast here, and then we can kind of just break this down, because I feel like it's important to talk about. Actually, we'll start off at the beginning, because back in July, and this first tweet right here is kind of when he said that something was happening. Back in July, actually no, I have to go even further back to this. So this all kicked off because one of MrBeast, one of Jimmy's best friends, the guy who has been with MrBeast since the beginning of his channel's existence, Chris Tyson, Ava Chris Tyson, however the fuck you want to call them. I'm just going to call them Chris Tyson for continuity's sake, decided to come out as trans. Now, we're not going to talk about whether that's right or that's wrong. We're just going to say they came out as trans. And everybody said that that was going to be an issue for MrBeast. And he was like, no, it's definitely not going to be an issue for me. Chris is my friend, and I'm going to back them up no matter where they go. Immediately after Chris Tyson comes out as trans, a whole lot of their backstory comes up. Things including Shadman, which, you know, we're not going to get into that. Pictures of them with their male child and like female stilettos.
Actually, wasn't it like a full year after they came out?
It was about a full year. It was, I don't know if it was exactly a full year, but it was basically a year after all of this happens is when and I remember too, because I was still delivering for Amazon when this, when he, or I guess she came out as a woman.
Also, goddamn, I want to talk to you about subjects, but we cannot on YouTube.
You are totally fine. You're totally fine. I think eventually one day we'll have to make special Rumble streams for these kinds of things. But anyway.
Or you could just come to my channel that I'm trying to get banned off the platform, so...
We can do that too.
We can just go there and just be completely unhinged. But no, if we, in the future, chat, there's going to be fucking stream after dark. It's after dark hours, which means, you know, we don't have to worry because we get to, you know, loosen up a bit and not have to worry because we ain't gonna be on YouTube. So we'll have wonderful, interesting conversations.
Pretty much. Anyway, let me kind of.
Honestly, I'm not sure if the world can handle you any looser than you already are.
Don't scratch his ego, Eva.
I interpreted that in an entirely different way.
The fuck do you interpret that as?
Anyway,
ways that I cannot talk about on YouTube.
Bad ferret, be wholesome. Be wholesome, ferret. Bad.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, let me continue this timeline here. So,
yes, go on.
Chris Tyson comes out as trans. MrBeast is like, they're not going to be an issue for me. Everybody starts digging out Chris Tyson's dark history. And by dark history, I just mean that like they used to like Shadman stuff. They've made suggestive comments. A lot of it relates to lolly stuff, which doesn't necessarily matter to me. And I think a lot of people are just like, that doesn't really matter to me. But it's like a thing that a lot of people found to be very weird. And they feel like Chris should respond to a lot of that. And so nothing really happens for like an entire year. And then like basically a year after all of this happens, a lot of stuff starts coming out about Chris Tyson, about how they allegedly have done a whole bunch of things at the company. And the Shadman stuff comes to a head.
So could I mention how this actually starts out?
Yes.
Because I actually saw the video before anyone else picked it up, and it was actually out for about a month before it gained traction.
Yeah, go right ahead.
It was by Dogpack 404. It's a really weird video. It was him in a kind of dressed nice in the middle of a park, and he had his proof printed.
I know who you're talking about.
So
oh
it was
shit!
A very weird, hastily put together, holier than thou.
I just broke Ava.
You
sorry.
broke her. No, you broke the oath.
So, sorry, you did. You totally did because you just screamed. What was that, man?
It was
Anyway,
a delay.
This person releases this video, and it literally, it was out for about a month before some ordinary gamers, Charlie, and all the other big creators started blowing it up.
Yep.
Yeah, I do recall that. I even remember when the Farms found it, and the Farms is like, this is like some weird schizo talk, and they were basically like, you know, if you want to go after MrBeast, you can't do this, basically. And so a lot of people kind of wrote it
I
off.
honestly thought it was a relatively decent vid, in my opinion, especially looking back on it. One thing, and Ava, I'm curious if you saw that dude. Fuck, I wish I could remember his name. He was put on Chud Logic's channel, and I think Nick and Willie kind of excoriated him for some of his things, but I cannot.
Yeah, there's been a
give
few
you clear
people who've actually interviewed with him. I think Tom also did the same thing. But the issue with him is he is a decent presenter, but the evidence that he presents, a lot of it is not relevant.
paper thin.
There's really, when you up until the point where all the Discord messages are leaked, the entire Discord server, there was probably 1 or 2 articles of evidence that would actually be like a reasonable suspicion that something weird is going on.
Correct.
So the Discord leaks happen, all of this stuff starts to come out, and basically MrBeast is forced to respond. Ava, Chris Tyson takes a break from the stuff. They step away from the channel, and then I think eventually, like, MrBeast is like, by the way, they're just kind of gone forever, so please stop bothering me about them.
They have been yeeted.
Yeah, pretty much. And so that all happens. I think eventually more stuff starts to come out to the point where MrBeast is like, we are conducting an internal investigation into all of this stuff. In fact, here, let me bring this up for the audience now. I believe it's like right here where they're like, over the last few days, I've become aware of serious allegations of Ava Tyson's behavior.
He hired an independent third-party investigator.
Yes. So he says here, he's been focused on hiring an independent third party to conduct a thorough investigation to ensure I have all the facts. That said, I've seen enough online and take immediate action to remove Ava from the company, my channel, and any association with MrBeast. I do not condone or support any of the inappropriate actions. I will allow the independent investigators the necessary time to conduct a comprehensive investigation and will take further actions based on their findings. And what is this proposed community note?
What's a community note?
Yeah, well, there's multiple community notes, and community notes are basically saying that MrBeast knew the entire time that everything was going on, and he did nothing about it.
They're not fucking wrong.
No, they're not. They're not necessarily wrong at all. And so he says all this and then says nothing. And in between all of this, a lot of stuff starts to happen. Dogpack continuously decides to put out more and more and more and more fucking videos. Starting a fire basically between him and a lot of other people. Rosanna Pansino decides to get involved herself.
I'll let you know right now that he has more than once crossed the line of defamation. He might have gotten some things right, but I would be very afraid, like, just litigiously about his situation if I was him.
Both Dogpack and Rosanna, so.
No, yeah.
Yeah, because that's the thing that I find really upsetting, because I'm not even going to be surprised to find out that Beast or Beast groups decide to actually sue based on that, because, yeah, no, that shit was so fucking dumb.
That's way over the line.
Same for the fella that me and Ava are talking about, the guy who was at the picnic table. Fuck, I wish I could remember his name.
Dogpack?
No, it wasn't Dogpack. It's a different fella, but I cannot for the life of me remember
No,
his name.
somebody else. I'm having a real hard trouble. I could try go in my history.
Wasn't it like a former contestant or something like that? Or...
No. Nope.
Alright. One thing I'm thinking about then.
Yeah, no, like I said,
this guy was like unilaterally. Here's the problem. He is part of what I blame, like the conversation switching and trying to turn more into, it being about protecting Chris Ava Tyson because she's trans, because he had a weird multiple minute like harp about it, about their sexuality and the fact that they were trans, not what they were doing, which he only spent a very small amount of time on.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And the problem that I have with all of this is I think the problem I have with the trans stuff is the moment that that was introduced, it immediately shifted how the conversation could be held. Because a ton of people started saying, oh, if you talk about Chris Tyson in any way, shape, or form, well, you're just a transphobe. And that immediately made it 10 times harder.
It essentially poisoned the well.
It did.
Yup.
It did.
And that is why that shit pisses me off, because I don't care if Chris is trans or not. He was a she was a fucking creep and deserves to be summarily.
Nice. But yeah, it basically, in the fallout between like MrBeast saying we're conducting a conversation to now, a whole bunch of people decided to just start spilling stuff onto the table. Not necessarily in the best fashion at all. We've already discussed the dog pack stuff, which very sad, very disgusting, my personal opinion that it exists. And it poisoned the well, in my personal opinion. And I think the thing that really sucks, and I know that Nicholas DiOrio said this, is it's just like, I don't want to defend MrBeast. I don't want to offend Chris Tyson, but you're making it very hard for me to be on your side. And you're making it very hard for me to want to root for what you have to say. Because what you were like, I even remember listening to where Dogpack was throwing forth allegations. And then there was like something that sounded not so good for him. And so he basically told somebody, oh, I didn't want to throw that out because that's an allegation. And it's just like, half of the shit you're talking about is allegations, bro. What the fuck do you mean? So it really didn't help. And we all knew that the moment that MrBeast decided to talk is the moment where he could like debunk all of this, basically. And I am not entirely sure if more will be said. Probably not. But MrBeast did come out today, almost at 2 p.m. my time, with a statement, saying a 3-month investigation into allegations regarding my company has concluded. The law firm / investigators reviewed millions of documents, messages, and conducted 39 interviews. Now, I would just like to say, I do not believe that they reviewed millions of documents, because that requires a lot of people to review documents like that. These documents have to be 1 word long, in my personal opinion, for that to actually kind of work out. I don't know.
Occo. I can review 100 documents. Here, watch this. Me looks at document, click, gets auto clicker. See, I reviewed over 1,000 documents.
Well, my problem is like, okay, over 1 million documents are reviewed, came out with a 2-page report.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
And hang on, chat's got some interesting things to say. Sourdough sandwich, to quote a certain convicted felon. Toss him in the wood chipper!
How does that relate to this?
Pedophiles afraid again!
How does that relate to this? Reviewed the file names of thousands of documents as I scrolled down. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Anyway.
I think MrBeast and Rico Tazumi would be best friends.
Oh my gosh.
But no, another thing is someone's asking if Dogpack took a couple stacks to poison the well. Because, I mean, I'ma just say it. Look me in the eye and tell me this man did not sell his soul to the devil to get a couple stacks. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I'm updating something here real quick. Hold on a moment. But no. So, MrBeast basically comes out and says this. I would not be surprised if this is the only thing he chooses to say. He just decides to move on. Which, to be honest, that is the best thing for him to do. Because any attempts to relitigate and rehash something that should be over for somebody like him at this point only hurts him. But
He might even not even sue. Even though, as Ava said, he could easily sue and win against Dogpack.
Oh yeah.
Because again, as I tell Ava, yes, while you can win the court victory, you win the battle, not the war. Because then everyone thinks you're a silencing piece of shit and have burnt your reputation. Fight me on that, Elf. Fight me.
Okay.
Here's the
Here's
court,
the problem
and there's
with
the
that.
court of public opinion.
Okay, fine. That's easy to fight because here's the problem with that. Say that you do actually decide to do that. Court of public opinion be damned in this instance, because if he is being defamed and the things that are being alleged are not true, what should he do then?
Oh, chat,
What would
they're
you
fighting.
do?
I'm gonna go get something to drink real quick.
If that was your only option.
Yeah, go on, Ferret. I'm gonna go wrestle with the elf.
All right, you guys
All right.
fight.
So here's the thing. Yes, while that is your string to your bow, again, the court of public opinion is what matters when you are a public figure. Therefore, if you destroy your reputation publicly, then congratulations. Even if you win, you just lost your money making. You lost the money machine. So, yes, I totally get what you're saying, but sometimes it's better to just walk away.
Would you rather be on trial over false allegations, potentially facing prison for perhaps the rest of your life, to be shivved as something that you are not? Or would you actually try to fight that? And
Why would you be going? Why would
the court
you?
of public opinion might not agree with you, you would probably be willing to be fighting for the truth.
Why would you ever face legal ramifications? Because again, if it is true that all this is just slander, and the feds got nothing to actually nail you to the wall, then you're never going to face potential prison time, because slander is not something that you can.
Well,
that
here's the
a
thing
feds
I will
can
say.
take to
Chris
court.
Eva Tyson, I do believe, is guilty of what's known as contributing to the delinquency of a minor. But we're talking about
Depravity of a
the
minor.
severity of the crimes alleged at MrBeast by someone who has on more than one occasion actually been discredited.
1 second. DJ, yes, I personally sent the gift to her. So remember, if you ever see Ava in any of the discords, feel free to spam the elf in a jar at her.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so I get what you're saying, but what I'm trying to say is
Are they still
again,
fighting?
you're not going to face federal consequences, because again, the feds are not stupid like YouTubers, and are not going to come at you with nothing more than allegation unless they got a bulletproof case. You know as well as I do, they ain't gonna take a stab at you.
Are they still fighting?
Not really.
A little,
Ish.
no, little bit of cat fighting, but nothing major.
I lost the plot.
I did too.
I was
I'm
gonna
gonna be
say.
honest with you.
So the point is, Ava is saying that, okay, but if you do not sue for someone slandering you, then you could face legal trouble. And I'm disagreeing with that, because even if someone is slandering you...
No, that's not what I'm saying. That's not at all what I'm saying. How dare you put those words in my mouth in that way? Because that's not what I said. Okay,
You can
listen,
become
no,
defamation proof.
I'm going to break out of the jar, get you in a headlock, and rip out your eyes.
Go! Go!
If someone is defaming you, and there's nothing else that you can do, then your options are to send a C&D, and if they still don't stop, then yes, resolve it in the courts with a defamation lawsuit. If it's not true. If it is true, obviously don't try to do that, because it will look like silencing them. But you can't have, everyone looks at a defamation lawsuit and goes, oh, well, he's trying to silence them. Because what happened with Johnny Depp? Everyone thought that Johnny Depp was trying to silence Amber Heard, and look at what was found out.
Yes, that is a good example of what you're trying to say. But that is the exception to the rule. Come on.
No, I win. Goodbye.
Cope and Sneed,
alright,
Elf. Cope
alright.
and Sneed.
So, time out.
That's from what we've observed. I mean, I'm gonna think a little bit. I'm gonna think a little outside the box real quick for Ava's sake. On the basis that we don't see every single defamation case, like not every single defamation case that ever happens in the history of our country in our year 2024 has been broadcasted on national TV. So we get, and this is where it's like, you know, if y'all know me, you know me. I hate me some mainstream media, because mainstream media has now framed what defamation cases to the American public are supposed to look like and what they're supposed to insinuate, even though there are tons of them that happen every year.
And Ava can correct me on this, but the problem is too, if you got somebody making claims publicly, and if you don't take action, it could affect you in a way to where you become defamation proof. So it's like, it may not be true, but so many people saying it, you can no longer defend your reputation on it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Precisely.
Yeah, if you don't challenge the statements after a certain amount of time, you can no longer actually bring it up in court.
Yes, and you're right, because again, if he does, because a lot of times a lot of businesses and such just think it's better to settle outs, like, you know, if we want to take MJ's case for the example, and you know, you saw the amount of headache that brought him, when if he just fucking sued, he would have won and people would have had to shut their fucking mouths. But it's this toss-up of, is it going to be more of a headache?
Yeah, but it's a lot harder to prove. Like, even Johnny Depp's case is an outlier, like you said, but that's the reason why we have beyond a shadow of a doubt or beyond a reasonable doubt, because even if there is only 1% chance that the truth comes out, we have to pursue those methods, because that's how our justice system works, and it's the only justice system that works in this particular way.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
But
And
again, you got the bean counters who are whispering in your ear, "Oh, don't worry, don't do it. It's gonna cost so much money."
On Kick, free sickos, psychotic, however you want to say that.
Yes, the psychotic.
I just hear, remember the Vic case. I'm like, stop right there. Vic got some bad information from a cracked out of his head, drunk, fake attorney. So yeah, we're not gonna
And
go
his
that
best
far with
buddy.
that one.
I was gonna say no. Sorry, I'm wanting to jump on that. I'm jumping on that like a jumping spider. Fuck that case, and fuck Ty Beard, that worthless piece of shit. In my opinion, that fucking joke of a lawyer is the reason why Vic Mignogna lost. And frankly, that motherfucker, in my opinion, deserves to have his goddamn license pulled. He was a worthless piece of shit, and he only got that case due to nepotism, and he should have never been anywhere near that case. He ruined a man's life, all because he is nothing more than a fucking greedy piece of shit that just wanted to squeeze Nick for every dollar he could get. Fuck you, Ty Beard, and I genuinely hope the worst things happen to you in life.
In Minecraft.
In Minecraft.
Minecraft.
I hope you get leukemia and melanoma.
In Minecraft.
In Minecraft.
Not in Minecraft. No!
In Minecraft! This is my stream, you can't do that.
We have some
And-
extremely advanced mods.
Rackets messed up. Yeah. No, yeah. Rackets messed it all up. Chat. I think what sucks is,
Remember, when Nick is in jail, just remember you can talk to any criminal who is in the jail, and if you offer to put money on his commissary books, he might do whatever you ask.
did Sam Hyde possess Bull? No. But that would be pretty funny.
How long do you stream?
Just remember, commissary and offering a certain sum of money and telling them about a person, and they'd probably be willing to dumpster a
Activated
motherfucker for you.
National Guard in preparation for election results.
I'm sorry,
Wait,
what did you
what?
say?
Washington State Governor Jay Inslee has activated the National Guard in case of election-related violence or riots.
Oh, didn't I gotta wait until a peaceful protest and deny it? Okay.
Given that ballot box
Thanks,
fires
Roz.
have happened in
Thanks,
Washington,
Roz.
Oregon, and Arizona, I understand the request.
Oh yeah, no. Hey, so everyone here, let me pull back the veil a little bit. So from my position and what I do for
We know
work.
you're not working.
Huh?
We know you're not working.
No shit, obviously I refused. But no, I just wanted to mention the fact that even I was privy to some interesting conversations for security, and a bunch of businesses so here's how you know shit's bad is when literally my business, because we have a pretty good relationship with some of the clientele, we sat on some council meetings and my boss said, "Hey, Rage, can you get me so-and-so's phone number? There's some very prescient information that they should be aware of. Because not only does it affect you, it might affect them, and they should at least be in the know of what the hell's going on." So, yeah, needless to say, basically everyone in where I live is bracing themselves for shit to hit the fan this week. And
Everything in, especially the swing states, are basically a powder keg.
Yep,
Yeah.
and that is why I told my boss I'm not working from the 4th to the 8th because I have this insert possibly fake Jewish holiday. Because fuck that, I'm not working. I will not be anywhere in the city. I'm gonna relax and have fun and enjoy myself. And let everything burn to the ground. I don't care.
Rank KSI's music.
Okay. To break the tension just a little bit, because just because this was sent to me. This is what happens when Temp drinks all the Grimace shakes.
Oh god, what?
Don't post porn! Don't put the
That's
porn
not-
on screen!
It's not porn.
Oh, thank God.
Why am I
Yeah.
shitting that shit?
Where am I supposed to be looking? I don't even know.
On stream.
On physical stream?
Oh, is it
Yeah,
not
physical
showing it?
stream.
Oh, it's not showing it.
It's
Hold
not.
No,
on.
it's showing. It's showing on the stream.
Hang on. Oh no.
I'm disappointed in whoever made this.
Looks like a sponge. You're right. It's not Temp shooting
Oh my
out the Grimace
God.
shake. It's Temp
You would
wiping
think
up
Temp
the
would be a
shake.
scrub mommy or a scrub daddy.
The fuck do you mean, Judy?
He would be a scrub fluffy. He'd be a scrub fluffy.
What do you mean? What do I mean? Have you
Chat-
never? A
Chat,
scrub
get a scrub daddy and rub it on Junie's face as punishment.
Be a
No.
scrub
sponge
otter.
side. Actually, the scrubby side, please. I need to exfoliate.
Brush her fur the opposite direction. I know that upsets ferrets.
Exfoliate.
Exfoliate. Bro, I found out most of the Lucky Discord does not exfoliate on the regular.
Gee, it's almost like we're a bunch of gremlins.
A bunch of
It
dudes.
made me so sad.
We're a bunch of dudes. We're like, what the fuck is this exfoliation thing you're talking about? This sounds like commie
You
bullshit.
just have dead skin on top of your dead skin.
Exactly, we're building armor. Also, chat just asked, why do you need to exfoliate?
Oh, why? I just explained to get rid of dead skin. The little
See?
the little mites on our bodies can only eat so much, and then they get full. So
That
you
is
just go
gross.
all around.
That's why you need that's why you need the bed bugs. The bed bugs clean it up.
No, the bed
Excuse
bugs
me?
do not do that. The bed bugs need. to be-
Kino.
No, listen. Have you? Okay,
Raging Bull's house is officially worse than Asmongold's.
Have a feeling.
Slander! Go on.
Okay, who here has dealt with bed bugs before? Most, probably. At least once?
No, I have
No,
not.
never.
What? Okay, so let me tell you. So my parents and I like had a bed bug problem like years ago. So like the process, like dude, those little fuckers are
Oh, they're awful.
they're awful.
Oh, Tim?
So
You've had
and then
bed
like the
bugs?
treatment and then
Yeah, I
the
have.
treatment. Yeah, and then the treatment around it, you got to get people to come to your house and then like blast heat.
Oh, fumigation, essentially?
Mm.
Gulag, get out of here with your fucking 3-in-1. Get out of here.
Listen,
gross
Junie. We use
individual.
9-in-1. We use 9-in-1 shampoo that we can brush our teeth with, that we exfoliate, wash our hair, everything. The 9-in-1, you can't beat it.
What does the
Oh.
9-in-1 taste like?
Is it for
tastes
tasting,
like a mix
too?
of chemicals. It
Oh,
tastes
no.
like
You said you
promethium.
used it as toothpaste. So...
Exactly. It can be used as toothpaste.
See,
It just tastes like promethium.
I think I'm the weird one out because I actually use shampoo and conditioner.
See,
I like I was told to take care of my body, so I do.
yeah, right?
I scrub with a actual bar of soap, and I
Same.
have the nice little scrubbies to make my face all nice and clean. So you know.
I was gonna say I'm a truck mechanic.
Yeah, you don't use anything.
I was gonna say, look at how bad football grease is.
I use all I use is bar of soap for hair, skin, pecs, armpits, butt crack, everything,
Oh.
and it works just fine.
So, yeah.
Anyway, we're kind of getting a little bit off topic here. That's fine
Wait,
though.
you
That's
don't-
fine.
You don't melt when you get in the shower.
When are
Reese?
we on topic? That's the bigger question.
I
I
understand.
essentially melt. I mean, you got to use that high grade degreaser.
I understand. See,
Gojo and borax for exfoliation.
see, chat here at VTuber News Network, we all get together and we screech to each other. We've got the
I
elf
also
arguing with
realized
the bull.
It's 1:10 a.m.
It is. It is. If you need to leave at any point, you are.
I didn't notice what time it was.
If you need to go to bed, it's fine. I mean, I know that you probably have the day off tomorrow, but if you need to leave, you're okay.
Well, yeah, it's Saturday.
Oh, I sadly don't. But, chat.
Chat just says they walk through a car wash to get clean. Hell yeah.
I've always wanted to do that.
I mean, listen,
Does it work?
us strong boys, us JoJo's characters, we can handle it. You would get spun around like a belt sander and turned into confetti.
I wanted I wanted to walk through it for the foam.
Ah!
I think the foam is the foam is pretty.
Oh, that
It
sounds
is
amazing.
pretty.
The foam is like pretty ADD colors. Like
Oh my
pink and yellow
gosh.
and blue. And I want to be the colors of the rainbow and then be spun around like I'm in a washing machine.
You know,
I take no responsibility, chat, if the ferret dies in a horrible way. She may have been born a ferret, but she has the soul of a hamster.
oh no,
so
that
she
is
has to die in a horrible fucking way.
that definitely sounds like the soul of a ferret as well, because I can imagine a little
Yeah.
ferret just like looking at the very bright, shiny foam and saying, "I want to climb into that. I want to climb into that and just like chill
Yeah.
out." You know?
You know,
Yeah.
it's actually real funny because I can give you a clip from Thor
Oh my god, she's so
software.
bouncy.
on how to take care and wash a ferret.
And that's how we're supposed to take care of Junie.
You don't. Do you know how?
No, I do not.
Box of macaroni.
You don't bathe them. You don't bathe them unless they get poop on them.
Exactly. Oh yeah, I know. Pirate Software said that. Yeah, don't keep washing a ferret. You let them just dry bath unless they get some poop on them, and then they're fine.
Oh yeah, they're similar to like chinchillas.
And remember, you gotta shove Junie in the macaroni and just move her around, and she'll be super happy. The macaroni box makes her happy.
Oh my goodness.
She and I literally watched the same person on that, and it's fucking cute.
Oh. Speaking of,
I want to know why Rage wants to just shove people into different items. Jars,
Containers.
boxes, it doesn't
Hey,
seem to matter.
Ava, items I can agree with. When he starts, specifying orifices, run.
I was gonna say, listen, you have not experienced happiness, Ava, until you see a ferret that you buried in macaroni and then just pop out and start bouncing around super happy.
Yeah, that's like me. That's like me when I get a $1 donation. I like pop up and I run around.
Where? Oh, hang on, I'm actually gonna get the video. Akko, can I send you a video to play on YouTube because it's just fucking cute.
Of what? Pirate software?
Ferrets just being buried in macaroni and being all happy.
I mean, I can probably
I just
play it.
realized this pre-built model has abs.
Oh, congratulations!
You just realized. Good job.
They actually look pretty good. Bull wants to know who gets what shoved into the least.
So I just found in my history the link to that video. The problem is, it is not up. It's marked private.
Oh shit!
Which video?
There has to be an archive somewhere.
Oh, the dog pack video.
Send me that link.
That's the picnic video.
So yeah, while you're doing
I just
that,
put it in the Occo.
Okay.
I just put it in the Occo stream thing. I'll put it in mute as well.
Okay.
And Akko, I just sent the ferret video. Please play for everyone's enjoyment. Look at it.
That is pretty
So
good.
cute.
That's literally me.
Yes. Look at that. Look at that smile chat.
That's me.
That's you. Oh my goodness.
That's me.
Wolf, thank you for the 2. Men do love muscle mommies. Shoe head. Yeah, I think Shoe head said something like that.
Ain't ready for ripped racer abs.
It's very accurate. Speaking of Shoe head, how is she doing? Does anybody like follow Shoe head in
So
any
I
capacity?
do follow Sean Head.
Oh
Sean
gosh, of
has
course you do.
been- Go fuck yourself, you little shit. Anyway,
You
you
just
little
uploaded
goober
today.
fuck. Exactly. And Shoe's been pretty good. I know, she's done. Didn't she give birth? Yeah, she did give birth.
Yeah, she has a kid.
She has a beautiful child now. Like I said, she's actually cleaned up and not been a complete failure like Armored Skeptic. So respect her. And I mean, she's still fucking funny.
Stop
She's
pulling out her
got
hair.
humor. Woman that's actually funny? What?
Oh my gosh. I'm getting more temp memes. The peppermint mop, lightning fast, dry, 100% absorbent.
Did somebody make that because I put in chat temp is Arco's loofah?
Probably.
The fluffy
I just
loofah.
feel bad for Temp because it's up the butt.
Oh. I hear nothing from him.
He's just silent. He's
He's
like,
very silently like contemplating his life choices.
And I think that's gonna do it for me tonight. I have to go to bed. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night, Ava.
Good night.
Good night.
We scared Elf away.
No, I would say that Rage is the one that did that, but yeah.
Hey, I gotta challenge my talents. I gotta make sure they actually come, being able to defend. I'm not just gonna let someone talk.
I don't think that that was what you did. I think
And you wonder why I won't sign on.
Hey, I'm sorry, Sparks. We don't give special treatment to the Rolling Wheel tribe. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh.
You want to
I will identify.
challenge my charity dono link.
No.
Oh,
What did you say?
I will.
Ava? Or, what
let me-
did you say?
are you
Juju?
modded? Let me make sure you're modded,
You
Ava.
want to challenge
Oh,
your
she's a- is you in-
challenge my charity dono link.
Exactly. I
Well-
challenge you all to go and watch Junie on election night. She is
the
gonna have a
link.
wonderful fucking charity. And I'm gonna post the link. Y'all need to subscribe, hit that
Well, I
notification
was gonna
bell,
have the charity link. Just straight
and
up.
then we are going to have a wonderful time. We're going to support the troops. It's gonna be fucking amazing. And then she's gonna torture me by making me listen to KSI's song, and I'm gonna go take a bath with the brave little toaster afterwards.
And Rage, identify your response by celebrating and praying to the dead ass spirits.
Junie, can you type in my chat so I can mod you?
Oh yeah.
Because I
Yar.
I think everybody in VNN should basically be given a wrench moderator.
Sparks is a native tribe. He is a part of the native tribe. He is a part of the Rolling Wheel tribe.
The Rolling Wheel tribe. Oh my gosh.
He praises the dead air.
You know, I'm going to be extremely pissed if some Todd comes in and listens to that and goes, "Oh, he's with Tonka, blah."
No, I'm hoping no one's gonna be a mental midget and think that. Cause dear God,
There's only
the
one
stuff
mental
I
midget.
know from your history. Oh God, no! Fuck no! We do not support
Can we
Tonka.
play some Mariah Carey up in here?
I
it's not time
swear
yet.
I will
No.
fight you.
It's not time yet.
Once turkeys.
Oh, what a lot for Christmas. There's just what they need.
Imagine the stream gets struck down because you're actually pretty good at it.
Listen, you can sing it to your heart's content after Thanksgiving is over, and then I'll sing with you. Until then, I'm gonna bully you.
More than you could ever know. Make my wish come
Kiwi Farms is down.
Wait,
Kiwi
what?
Farms is down?
What?
Oh no.
Yep, Kiwi Farms is down.
Like DDoS
What?
down?
Page cannot load.
Okay, then it's probably just a DDoS.
Someone's. Yes, I agree, Doge. Just sing Padoru. Sing Padoru, Junie, and I'll be okay with it.
Well, that's not original anymore.
Client error in reply. Please try it again. I'm gonna try refresh.
But it's a good song, and it's still better than Mariah Carey's because we're not traumatized.
Oh no! I know you did not just slander the queen like that. I said harass. You know what? I'm almost gonna stand by the statement of harass.
Yeah, you should just say.
You know, you do know someone that could just torment Rage. If you give the word and go ahead, I can take models of his voice, put into AI, and I can have him AI cover that song.
I
please.
swear
How much?
to Yahweh.
How much?
Wait,
How
what?
much? How much?
Which song? Wait, who?
We'll talk later.
Okay.
I got 10 chicken nuggets and a dime.
I'll be honest, the 10 chicken nuggets is a pretty good offer.
If you want it,
Oh,
chat,
really?
you better be donoing to Junie on election day, and then Sparks will release the video of me singing Mariah Carey.
All right, I'll put it like this: if Junie
We'll make that a dono goal
Exactly.
on the Stack Up website. I can actually do that. Hang on.
what's your donations? What's your
Okay.
goal?
Yeah, so hang on. So I need to actually quickly edit the final goal real quick. So the goal is 1,000 viewers.
Akko,
Mm.
someone just
Um,
posted slander in your chat. Permission to ban?
No, you can't ban them.
Well, I hang on. I can't do KSI AI. Those Sun and Sons I cannot do.
Oh, thank God. I'm saved.
And it's not because I can't or don't want to. It's because AI just doesn't like it.
Oh,
Doesn't like
God, yes.
KSI. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna stop myself there.
It's the style of music that he does.
What style of music, huh?
Shit. The AI's like, this is shit. We can't process this. Sorry.
Alright. Let's see. So I sent the link to the dono in the side chat.
All right.
So you can like peep it.
People are saying, have me sing my hums. Have me sing Baby Shark.
No.
God damn it.
You know, can we just
Baby
start
shark,
making the
do, do, do,
incentive?
do,
Can we
do.
just make the incentives AI covers, and then I can just drop the link and go. "Hey,
Wait,
guys,
wait. No, hang on. You got to put way too much work on me. I'll do the one.
Oh my gosh, the WAP cover. That's a lot.
I'll do the one.
Oh, yes, Dama.
Dama.
Yes.
Make him sing Skibbity.
Dama.
Oh.
Dama, you little shit. You are not. Your protection of Zuzu will not stop me from beating you with the La Chancla for this.
Oh my gosh, not the chancla. Oh my gosh.
It's okay.
Oh.
Dama's used to it. Dama likes it at this point.
She'll ride away on her bicycletta.
I was gonna say, I do this. I'm doing this completely for free because any kind of songs I put on YouTube, just instant demonetization.
The cow is big mad. He is always big mad. What do you mean? Just call him Rage for no reason. Why you call him Rage?
Anyways,
It is a Hispanic specific weapon, but I am culturally appropriating the La Chancla specifically for beating Dama.
Whoa.
Whoa.
The le chunk?
La Chancla.
oh, come on, Jenny. That's 200. You gotta at least make that 500.
Bull Sing Rim Rich.
Oh yes.
I'm lucky if I get to 200. I'm expecting low numbers and then we'll be stuck in a
You
time.
just want to see it happen.
No, I'm being genuine.
Oh, come
I'm
on.
being
I'm pretty
genuine.
sure. I'm pretty sure we can get the third up there.
18
being
Nick
genuine.
Cowboys in the shower at
Let's-
Ram
okay.
Ranch.
Okay. we'll save it for when Junie hits the goal.
How much money for
Yeah.
Bull to moan? You have to specifically donate to Junie, and the goal for that is $200 to $220 dues. Fuck you.
There's nothing in specifics.
Oh, yeah, they don't have the link, so they can't even do it yet. So
Bull makes her OnlyFans if Jenny reaches the complete goal.
What would he post
will-
on there?
What would I post? What would I post?
Are you wanting
just
him to
just me rolling around
Okay.
in money?
No. I got a good one. You can post a picture of yourself with a mask on, wearing in clothes, obviously, but you could wear a Jewish flag.
Just me doing sexy poses with
Yes.
the Jewish flag. I'm pretty sure somewhere this is against this is against my religion. I don't know, it just feels wrong.
what's it called? I've thought about doing a family, but the only thing on it is ASMRs of a girlfriend does this and fucking dies.
Okay, because I was about to have a heart attack when you said I was thinking of doing Fansly. It's like, no! No,
But
do
think of the
not.
monetary value.
But I have to think of my eternal soul.
Just think for a minute. Money. Hello, I'm Mr. Krabs. I like money.
What made you do it? Money.
Chat, no, my whole
What are you looking to do? Make more money.
My streamer, she's not being wholesome. No.
Oh no,
I
Victus,
was never
no.
Victus,
from the beginning.
no.
No, Victus.
No, Victus.
Oh! I want to murder Victus now. BRB, I'm killing him.
In
Sorry, everyone, I'm killing
Minecraft.
Victus.
In Minecraft, please.
I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no,
God.
and I'm going to actually, I never had this problem. Oh my gosh, I just loaded into a game of Dress and Impress. Be so for real. It's so loud. But I never thought I'd have to sit here and say that, but that's like a boundary.
I was gonna say, yeah, that's a
never again.
yeah.
I like my job. I'd like to keep it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going a little. Not a little. That's way too far.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's not go there, chat.
Don't worry. Just for you, Junie, I'm dragging Victus kicking and screaming into the foreskin flaying chamber.
Oh.
I'm back at a really interesting time.
I'm gonna use potato peeler. Oh my god.
Victus converting to Judaism. What am I
Just
tuning into?
in.
You're tuning. Listen, it's 2:30 for some people. You're tuning into the end of the day. Beginning of the other day.
Oh, they call that the dog dicer.
The dog dicer. Oh
I've
my
been up
gosh.
since 6:15.
Well,
No, I don't need pills, chat. Fuck you. I'm fine. Even though I've been drinking moonshine, I'm fine.
I think we have been live for a while. And I would like to get up
we could,
at a decent
I
time
was gonna say,
tomorrow.
we could still back on course, but I think the ship's gone way down. I think it's already hit the bottom of the ocean now.
Yeah, they're really okay.
Chat's just been ratting for the past 10 minutes about songs to make me sing, so enjoy, Sparks. You've got plenty on your plate. Fuck you.
Hey, I'm only doing it for 3 of your talents to see if I can do a triplet. So why not throw a Raging Bull in there?
Yeah, that'll be a fun song. What song is it? Or do you not want to mention just yet?
That is actually a surprise. Rage knows what song I'm gonna use,
I do.
but I'm not gonna tell any of you guys until it's done.
That's
and
fine.
I'm gonna have you all view it.
That's fine. That's fine. But anyway, chat. Like when it comes to the MrBeast stuff, basically when he came out with his investigation, he basically said, "I'm replacing myself." He's no longer the CEO, which I don't think he was the CEO to begin with. I think that somebody else was.
He wasn't.
Yeah, he wasn't already the CEO. He fired a lot of people. I'm assuming that Chris Tyson is one of them. And he's basically saying, all right, we concluded this. It's all done. We're moving on. Whether or not we actually see actual change from that is yet to be seen. But it does look like at the very bare minimum, they concluded that MrBeast is now clean.
Did nothing wrong.
He did nothing
As
wrong.
was expected. Also, I'm sorry. I just gotta say. Chat just said, "Bull gonna sing Freak Off" by Diddy.
Oh no.
Listen, we don't have enough lube, and I don't think Akko wants to be covered in that much lube.
No.
As far as you're aware.
This isn't the night to talk about things that I might or might not do, okay?
Good job. Good job, Temp. I am proud of you.
I am not.
Oh, I'm very proud of myself for that one.
Anyways, continue on. I'm gonna go get trashed on more moonshine.
Alright, you have a good night then.
Oh no, I just mean I'm shutting the fuck up.
Oh, okay. Fair enough, fair enough. I mean, I don't know. Is there anything else you guys feel like needs to be added about the MrBeast situation? Do you think it's over, or do you think there is more to come?
I firmly believe he will not, at least in the older audience's eyes, he will never be held the same regard as he once was ever again. And I also feel like nothing will change with this younger audience, though.
I'm in agreement with that.
Unless parents somehow catch wind of what's been going on.
Because most of the time they don't.
Most of the time they don't. Exactly.
As far as MrBeast, I really don't think. I actually legitimately think MrBeast can use the term negligible and it actually stick. Because I really, because at this point, I mean, look at who's been coming out, and look how many times they've had to walk stuff back. They discredited themselves. Even if anything was true, MrBeast can go, yeah, no, we got rid of the issue. You know, he's already done everything they needed to do. Now, as far as this whole thing going, yeah, oh no, Dogpack and Rosanna and all commentary are gonna be going at each other's throats. Nick Diorio latched on as soon as she went into his chat, because you gotta understand, Nick is someone that tries to go through and present stuff, his side and his take, to a larger audience. He's 80,000 subscribers. He was dunking on a 13 million sub channel in his chat. Yeah, no, this got to go on for a while.
Well, not only that, but the reason he dunked on it was the sheer fact that it's essentially
Made it easy.
Well, no, not even that. Like, come on, let's give the man his due. Fucking Roe essentially lied and said Nick was defending a pedophile, and you know, you fucking know that pissed him off, because it's like, fuck you. You can say a lot of shit about Nick, you can't call him a pedo defender. That man,
yeah, he's fat, but you can't say that.
Yeah. So the fact that she essentially alleged that and then went into his chat thinking she could score a W, and then, you know, fucking Nick just was like scrolling through all of the evidence raw on cam and was like, so where's the pedophile stuff, bro? Where's the pedophile stuff? It was like that was a kill shot.
It was very brutal.
Yeah.
It was very brutal.
The more the both of them continue on to try to push this, the more they're gonna double down to disprove them. And right now, it's a pissing contest, and Nick and commentary, especially Kim Saw, especially when there's allegations being made towards them, they don't let go. It's not gonna end for a while unless Dogpack and Rose stop.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
Do you think that they're gonna stop?
They will not stop until it is literally beyond the pale and they are forced to.
I'm gonna say they're gonna be forced, because right now, I mean, she's still doubling down right now towards Keemstar.
I saw she's like trying to implicate Keemstar as like defending Ava Chris Tyson, and I'm just like, this isn't doing what it really is saddening. Because I know that Junie like mentioned this as well, but like I knew Rosanna from her stuff. She's like been around for a long time. She is not a drama person. She makes fucking cake on channels. She makes fucking cupcakes for people to eat. Why is she getting herself involved in this kind of drama? And it's just like, when you look at what she was and you look at what she's doing, it really just screams, I'm not relevant enough, so I must scream.
Yeah. And in the story, this is going to be enough noise for MrBeast to essentially walk away.
Oh yeah, he's gonna walk away from this completely. The more that they decide to scream, the more he's able to just walk away completely and face no more repercussions. And that's why I hate these people. That's why I fucking hate these people. These people are deciding to try and use a very disgusting situation to try and elevate themselves. And all it's doing is allowing the person, or potential persons that have hurt other people, get away with it. And either they see that and they don't care. I'm leaning on potentially that she doesn't care at this point. It's getting to the point where it's like, you've gone from being absolutely fucking stupid to you're just bad. You're just a bad person for continuing to platform this and do this when people have pointed out very clearly how stupid you're being. Excuse me. And for those that are asking, I'm playing Satisfactory.
No. Yeah, no, and this is what happens. This is, unfortunately, this is the game. This is kind of essentially what happened with Mama Max. And it's just gotten in bad. We've not seen anything yet, but I guarantee it's going to affect the YouTube. It's going to affect them. Especially they continue doubling down and doing all this stuff. Because, yeah, people are stupid in normal everyday life. People are stupid in online too. But there is enough common sense to look and see when it situations just beyond the pale, and that's what this is.
Yeah, sorry. Victor sent me.
Oh my god, that is haunting. Rage, get an eyeful.
The fluffy loofah.
Oh god, oh, Peppermint Loofah as McCold approved. Oh god! This, you know what? Wait, hang on. I need to see the picture in full frame since
I hate
fucking
all
model.
of you. I hope you know this.
Oh god! Oh god! Seeing the picture is horrifying. Look, I'll say this. Victus, congratulations, you have redeemed yourself. So the playing will not be as bad as it was going to be. Because dear fucking Christ, that is wonderful.
Finance this merch, motherfricker. I need to finance my life first, chat. I'm still like not out of the woods.
So disappointed.
Chat, I'm not out of the woods yet in my finances. If you
want this merch, make sure to super chat the Octo. Get a subscription or a membership. Make sure to give the Octo all the shekels she needs.
Octo
and
doesn't
then
have
we'll
permission
have
to
the
sell my
merch.
stuff.
Hey,
Your
Tim.
consent is optional, Temp.
Do I have consent
no, it's
to
not.
sell
I
your
paid
stuff?
for that. If Octo paid for it, it'd be different.
Tim, do I have...
You agreed to be a part of You agreed to be a part of Lucky Entertainment. Your rights are already violated.
Tim, technically I did pay for it.
Sorry.
No, that one you didn't.
Hang on. What did you say? What did you say, Juju?
I said it. Me compadres. Miss Moogie is leaving.
Good night.
Good night.
Night, Junie.
Don't forget about her election stream. Make sure to support the parents. Support the troops.
Thank you. Thank you. Good night, friends.
Goodbye. Have a good night.
Night.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
So yes, Temp's consent is optional for this mission, chat.
You know, I'm glad. Actually, you know what? I'm just not gonna say anything. Because both you and Akko have always seen what memes come from me.
Yes, I have.
Quick to make ship. Chat, I'm not that big.
I mean, to be fair, I'm not even gonna deny the Pumpermint is very marketable.
It is.
Look, well, listen. Once we hit, I'll actually throw out a goal for you guys. I'm throwing out a goal. I'm balls to the walls in this shit. Get Akko to 500k. And yes, makeship will be a possibility, and I will personally make sure that shit gets done.
Oh, that's definitely possible, chat. I am working on more videos slowly in the background.
Yep, Akka's
Temp is a
working
marketable
on vids,
plushie.
we're getting things going, but we need your subscriptions, we need the subs, the subscriptions, everything. And then we'll make sure that you guys get your adorable temp loofah plushies. They also will be the correct size, so if you need to, you can carve a hole in them and put a Tenga in there.
Oh my gosh. Temp, you may run away at any point.
What about jars? Listen, you guys, come on. Mason jars are not that expensive. Go get yourself a mason jar, and then you can shove temp into the mason jar.
Temp, you may run away at any point.
The fuck?
I feel like he was trying to say something and his mic just said, nope.
No, I was holding it in.
Oh, did somebody send me bits? Tapeworm, thank you for the 10
Free
bits.
mason
Some
jar
pennies
with
towards the
every
pupper plush.
purchase.
Thank you for the pennies. I appreciate that.
Cold man, hot cold man, no.
Well, I think we've exhausted pretty much everything that needs to be talked about tonight. For the most part.
Thelma, you can put the Akko plush in the jar.
Well, there is no Akko. Well, technically there is, but also technically there isn't. Technically, you have to buy it from a third party that will hand stitch it.
Shush, 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 stop. No, stop it. Shush. If you wish for the Akko plush, you simply got to support the talents, and we can make it a reality.
Pretty much.
And then we can support, because you see here at Lucky Entertainment, we also make sure to support the up-and-coming artists. We make sure to support not your generic fucking plushies from China that obviously will have asbestos and God knows what else in it for you and your kids, and it's going to make your pee-pee fall off. No, no, no. We get some high-quality American-made plushies that will be shipped straight to you if and only if you support the pupper and the octopussy. Massive Doge for $10. Here's for the plush fund. Let's go.
Oh, you're taking away
That's
what I want
right,
to say.
chat.
I wanted to say that. Massive Doge, thank you for the 10. Here's for the plushie fund. Thank you, I appreciate that.
Rage gets way into it.
He does,
Damn
but that's
right.
okay.
I'm a show.
Especially when he's drunk.
Listen, people like to be shouted out. I'm gonna make sure to shout you out, and I'm gonna give you all the love I can for making sure to support these wonderful talents and continue with this crazy autism. This autism train is possible because of you, chat.
Indeed. Indeed, indeed, indeed. We are completely, well, not completely. I'm not going to say half funded, because we're not half funded, but I am at least very partially funded by you, chat.
Wait. Akko,
Mm.
do you remember the Sonic Colors pre-order?
Oh,
No.
fuck me. What are you about to reference?
Just the giant Velcro Sonic head?
Oh, God.
What?
Okay, I have to find this for you. It will make total sense when...
Is it the one that DSP wears every now and then?
Yes, it is that.
Oh, God. What? You're telling me you want me to have there be a merch option to have a helmet
Just
thingy
Akko hair.
of Akko hair? Oh, God.
Here's the question for you, chat. Would you buy it?
You could put it on a hat so it's not Velcro. But just lots of tentacle fluff. I don't know what that means.
I have a feeling that if people buy that, they're probably gotta buy a couple bottles of lube.
Why does it always go back to lube, chat? I know I'm a bit of a degenerate, but why?
I just have a
Because they want to
feeling.
be as slippery and squishy as you
To be fair,
are, Akko.
To be fair, yeah, Akko, you got the ink.
Chat reflects the streamers.
Accurate. Very accurate.
The Akko toy would make bank. It would.
So what? Is it just an octillery's mouth?
Chat,
I'm
you want to know
disappointed in
something
you.
funny? There is this is not affiliated with me. I wish it was. I don't know if I ever told Rage this, but there is a sex toy that basically has my name on it.
Oh yeah, you did tell me.
You have not fucking told me about this. What the fuck are you talking about?
So there is a sex toy that's like named Octavia. They offered me to promote it. I told them, and this was back when I was under Paco, so I completely forgot about this. There is a sex toy that is named like the Octavia or something.
Why? Why didn't you take this deal? Listen!
This was
I
under
might cringe at
Paco!
this.
This was under
I know.
Paco!
I might cringe at this.
Paco says no.
But I'm just saying, the money, Akko. Think of the money.
I'll reach out and see. If you think I should, I'll reach back out.
Is that it?
Hold on.
I'm scared.
Ah.
Did you send it? Where did you throw it?
God.
Where'd you throw
Is
it?
it what he posted? Oh no.
No? I don't think so. No, it's not.
Oh, thank God. Also, everyone is saying, listen, if you get sponsored by a lube company, it's got to be ink, so it's got to be black, and I fully support this. Also, fountain pens, because
It's
to be honest,
by
that makes sense.
it's by a company called Mr.
Stop! Ah! You don't say the name until you get the money.
Let's hope you know, Bull, that
Wow.
we technically are turning Akko into Lucky's Melody.
Shut up.
You know what
Here,
I mean by
Ball.
that
Here's an
example.
image. Here's an image of this.
Oh God.
It is an onoho. It's also purple.
Stop. Do not describe. No. And also, oh
If you
God,
want-
that anime character, dear
Show me.
fucking God.
Akko, DM it to me. I don't think you ever showed it to me.
I probably didn't.
Yeah, you probably didn't. I don't know why you didn't. I know you.
And
Well,
also,
here's what you can
listen.
do. If you want, you can reach out to them.
Oh wait, no, you did show this to me.
No, fuck you. You reach out to them. I am not gonna dirty my holy Jewish hands by typing a message to them.
How many times have you referenced artists to put Ava in a drawer?
I actually haven't mentioned to any artist to put Ava in the jar.
So when I reached out to them and I told them, hey, my name is also Octavia, they're like, would you like to promote the product for us? We would give you a sales commission.
Yes.
So I told them I'm under new management. Can I do that? We'll see what they say.
Yeah, go right ahead. Fuck it. You know what? Once the deal goes through,
I'll get special art.
sure.
I'll get special
Oh
art.
no, what art? It can be you know what? They need art. So this art, you make sure you have the rights to it. You let them have it, and also get a nice chunk of money. There you go. This is how you do business, chat. This is how you do the business.
To be fair,
Take
this could
note.
actually be a very big boon.
It could be.
And also, no, I will not classify Akko as the melody of Lucky Entertainment because they haven't been fucked on stream.
Yet.
Never.
Tomorrow.
Alco's like, wait,
I will
wait.
strap a grenade to myself.
Akko doesn't even know how to respond.
Is this an okay to you do VR chat stuff now?
Here's what's gonna happen. Akko gonna try to loot stream. I'm just gonna teleport into the stream, and Akko's gonna be like, "Rage, is that you?" And then you're gonna hear the sound of a crowbar thwack.
No, it's just the Half-Life, just the thunk.
Thunk, 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 thunk.
No, you do that, and then you just gotta hear harder, daddy.
And it's not with a crowbar, because it's a bull.
Temp, you're going back in the fucking jar.
I think that Mizu would be a little jealous if I'm the first one to get a deal like this on in the group.
Hey, Rage, just let you know, before you put Temp back in the jar, after use from Asmongold, it must be fully sanitized and disinfected.
No, we're just gonna leave Temp in there, and we're gonna see what mold, what rot of Nurgle appears.
Chat, I'm really glad that this is happening at the end of the stream. I'm really glad this is at the end.
Don't worry, Victus and shit is gonna clip this stuff, and I'm gonna want to rope myself when I'm not
In
drunk off my ass.
I totally imagined the bull thing I joked about as an animation, and it's brilliant.
I swear to God, if I see a fucking animation of me in any lewd fashion, I am going to be violent. I am going to commit violence on
Chat?
I was gonna say, your model right now on screen is just as plushy and adorable as Temp's, and it could probably go on that stick just as good.
Big bull with a cowkini.
Oh god. Fucking I only have this model because fucking Akko was like, here you go, I got this for you, and I'm just like,
bull.
okay, what?
The chat is now doing to you what they do to me all the time.
What
You're
are they
welcome.
doing? What are they doing?
Scheming NSFW bull.
Oh no.
There's a lot there.
Oh god, I'm reading through this.
How is it that,
I
like,
want to die.
I didn't ask for any of this, and yet you got Ebola is for some reason making it happen more and more. I thought I was supposed to. I thought we were supposed to be more say so
the
here.
reaction is the sole reason I have continued this line.
Same here.
Wait.
I can make you a 3D model that's bull themed.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that, Tio? What do you mean?
Hey, Victus, I know you're out there. Can you just do the black man meme with 5 bulls around me? Hold on.
Victus, please and thank you.
Doge said, if Bull gets a plush deal, there should be a 1 in 100 chance to get a golden version. You know what? I support this. I would unironically tell people. I would unironically tell Makeship, listen, you guys gotta gotcha this shit. 1 in 1,000 chance of
5 cows,
getting a
1 bull.
motherfucking golden bull. 5 cows, 1 bull.
So
Dama!
5 Ockos, 1 bull.
Bulls fuck cows! So if I was surrounded by cows, then that would mean I'd be fucking them all.
I don't hear
was
you
gonna say-
complaining.
I was gonna say,
I'm not!
that's basic cattle farmer right there.
Pretty much.
Pretty mooch.
So
Where-
that's what we're calling it, the crowbar.
Tio said, don't worry, man. Akko knows what I am talking about. I can make you a plushie prototype in 3D. Alright, well, if you make a plushie prototype, definitely DM me that shit. My DMs are open, as everyone should know, so if you see me on a Discord, feel free to say hi, and I don't mind checking things out.
I honestly don't know how I get myself involved in shit like this.
I'll be honest with you. You got involved by asking to collab with me, man.
No, technically I got in... Alright, so if it wasn't for having a collab with you, I guaranteed Bull probably would try to pull some shenanigans.
Probably.
What shenanigans would I pull?
I don't know.
The only shenanigans I'm gonna pull is if we're playing a game together, just for you personally, I'm gonna make you relive the trauma of your ancestors. And I'm gonna send you on a trail of tears, motherfucker.
Okay.
Well, chat, as we slowly wind down the evening, I want to let you know that I have almost finished the depot of shit tons of ammo. I have completed the goal that I had to create a place that gives me all of the fuel types in the game of Satisfactory, and now I have every single fuel type that exists in the game. I now also have some of the best ammo in the game as well.
Sorry, can I interject?
You may.
Tio said, no idea what your username is on Discord. Motherfucker, I'm in the Discord! The fuck you think my goddamn name is?
I have to turn you down, man. You're getting loud.
Oh yeah, no, I have bullet 130. That was a mistake.
Say
I'm
his
just saying,
name.
I'm just fucking saying. My name across everywhere is the same. If you know basic fucking English, you know what my name is.
Yeah. And just to let you know, on the GNF store, we do sell Indian blankets.
Oh, that's nice. He is a moderator. He is the head moderator next to Temp. Him and Temp basically share that spot.
I'm about to say, when did you demote me?
Oh, no, you weren't demoted. You were just asked to play nice.
Massive Doge, wrong game franchise.
Anyway.
You're welcome, Tio. Fucking. Jeez. How is it people still don't know my username at this point?
I don't know.
I don't even go invisible. Shouldn't it be like one of the top 5 names?
I don't know.
Wait a minute. Akko!
What?
Why is it we aren't at the top of the fucking Discord?
You should be.
No, you're actually not.
What do I
So
need to fix?
you don't split up the groups. That's why.
Do I need to
I'm
fix
hitting
something
you.
again?
I'm hitting Akko with the rock after this stream.
Do I need to fix something again?
I can do it. But
Yeah, you need to separate the
I'll
goddamn
book it,
roll. Yeah, you know what? I'll fucking do it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it.
You're
Fuck it.
You're right below me. That is essentially the top.
No, I don't see it. On my screen, I don't see it. What the fuck you mean? Okay, there you go. Queen of the circus.
Yeah.
There you go.
And then you're right there, and you're right there.
Good job. Good job. Akko learned. Everyone, round of applause. Akko learned how to use Discord.
And with that, chat, now that I have completely built enough explosives to completely level this planet,
and
minus
have been sufficiently insulted.
and minus making nuclear explosives, which I may work on eventually, just because it's pretty funny. I think that's gonna do it. Did a rock respawn? What the fuck?
Fuck you.
It did respawn. Not only did it respawn, but there's creatures spawning out of the rock. Oh, hello there. I have turbo.
DJ, shut the fuck up. God damn it, DJ.
I think that's gonna do it for tonight, chat. The idea, I was planning on doing a small stream where I played Satisfactory for a couple hours. It turned into another one of my favorite. I'll be honest with you. Besides Under the Tea streams, which is my favorite streams of the week, I'm really loving these streams. We just have the opportunity to get together and scream at each other. It's very fun.
Hey, those are the best ones.
I agree. Some of the best, most fun stuff I've had in a while. Oh, you know what I still need to make? I still need to make filters. I still need to make gas filters and iodine filters.
Okay. Do you have work tomorrow?
Yes, that'll be
Then go to bed.
Well, I don't have work till.
Is asking,
Listen, I have
Occo
12
if
hours
he
to
can
work.
Show the thing he is working on to me.
Yes, you may show the thing. Just don't show it to anybody else. I've only shared that project with a few people. Very close people. You know what? That works as a nice little cap off for the night. You know what? I appreciate that, Victus. That is I love the blush.
Oh no!
I love the blushies.
Oh my god!
God damn it!
I love the blushies.
No!
I love it. That's wonderful.
Done.
Victus, send that to me.
I am so thankful. Half of you motherfuckers don't even know what my proper model looks like. I thank Yahweh every day that Akka gave me this, so you can't date my model. Get fucked.
Do not the course. Do not the course. I think course would be. I think course would be okay if it was this one as opposed to another one. So you know.
This one has done a lot to deserve it.
Yes.
Has it? I don't know. Anyway, chat. Is it worth rating somebody on this? Is it worth rating some poor soul? I have a couple
Is
people
some
watching me.
motherfucker even awake? Is Mizu awake?
They're awake.
You know what? I'm gonna give you to Lulu on Twitch. Be nice, chat. Be nice. If you go over to Lulu on Twitch, go ahead and give her some blankies.
Screaming, "Wog!"
She's another Yaru as well. Don't be mean.
I know. Just scare her by screaming "Wog." She isn't gonna know what it is. 'Cause it's
Armchair's
4K
live
memes.
right now. You know what, chat? If you're,
Ooh,
I'm giving you to
go to
Armchair.
Armchair.
Yeah. So if you're on YouTube, you're going to Armchair. If you're on Twitch, you're going to Lulu. Anyway, I'm gonna be back tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow, chat, and then I'm gonna have a member stream on Sunday. Other than that, I'll see you guys all
Okay, I want you to
later.
remind you that we have our thing on Sunday.
Yeah, but the member
We'll
stream
talk
is
later.
early.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.